Yo. What is going on, family? What is going on, man? We are back for another one. NLCS Game 4. Phillies Padres, man. I'm definitely upset that I couldn't be here with you guys yesterday to watch that 4-2 victory that we had last night. I had some other obligations where they got to where I had to actually listen to the ninth inning on the radio. I haven't listened to a baseball game on the radio in a while, but glad to be here with you guys. Um, Game 4 NLCS. Shoot, man, we need this one right here. We definitely really need this one right here. Philly, we can go up 3-1 and be one game away from the World Series. Let me see here. Who we got starting? So we got for the Phillies, they are starting Bailey Falter. And for the Padres, they are starting Mike Clevinger. So should be a good battle. Should be a good battle. Um I think Clevenger is a righty, Falter is a lefty for the Phillies. So it definitely should be a good battle. I noticed yesterday while I was actually looking at the Padres lineup that they actually moved some of the players around. I think they had Kim batting first, Soto batting second, Machado batting third. So, matter of fact, here we go right here. Let me see here. Yeah, so I don't see the starting lineup for the Padres, but it should be a good one, man. Hopefully, we can go up, like I said, 3-1 and get a good jump, you know, and make them play from behind, especially going back to San Diego. If we can go back to San Diego 3-1, all the pressure will be on their guys, and that'd definitely be in our favor. So let me start pulling up the game audio, things of that nature. I see the Astros is actually beating the SHIT out of the Yankees 5-0. So, which was expected. That was definitely expected. Let me see here. Fox. We are going to go there. And we got to change around the audio. There we go. So now that's going to come through that. All right. All right. So we might have to make a few changes to the audio, game audio. I got hit with a copyright claim. So we definitely got to make sure that we not out here, sabotaging our own channel. So, but at any rate, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do a football game tomorrow or not. 'Cause I know the Phillies game 5 is tomorrow at I think like 2:37. It's the first pitch, so we might not have time to actually squeeze in a football game, but I'll definitely be live. I'm gonna definitely be live for game 4, even though it's football Sunday. I know I like my football, but hey man, this is a little too important. Especially with the Eagles not playing. Definitely go ahead and get this Phillies game in tomorrow, game 5. But yeah, once we come back from commercial break, we're gonna go ahead and tie the game audio in. Um, Let me know what you guys think about the game audio. If it's too high, if it's too low, I definitely need to know so I can go ahead and make some adjustments. I don't want it to where it's too low, where you guys can't hear, but it's copyright strikes for me later on down the line. So, but let me see here. Let me see here. Let me bring up the scoreboard. Bang. And let me see. Hold on a second. I think game audio was in. Oh, they're not quite back yet. So, but let me know in the chat what you guys think the score is going to be. I got the Phillies winning this one. I got the Phillies winning this one 5-6. I got it close, but I got the Phillies pulling this off 5-6. I got at least I got at least 10 hits from the Phillies. Um, I always expect an error from the Phillies for some reason, man. They defense hasn't been it's been solid, but it hasn't been at its best. So, but you take the good with the bad. But yeah, 5-6. Phillies over the Padres, and we going back to San Diego with a 3-1 lead. But me bringing the game audio now.
Championship Series on Fox, presented by Loan Depot.
Yep.
Bullpens in this fourth game for the plan on the Padres side, down to Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, if there was a silver lining for the Padres last night, it's that they stayed away from their best relievers. Their goal tonight, get a lead, get 3 innings out of Mike Clevinger, and possibly use Sean Manaea as a bridge to the middle innings. In a perfect world, their top relievers, Luis Garcia, Nick Martinez, Robert Suarez, and Josh Hader, will cover the final 4 to 5 innings, ensuring that the series returns to San Diego.
Okay, well, that's their plan.
Thanks, Ken. The Phillies have held Manny Machado in check by throwing him a ton of fastballs, 73%. Now, their starter tonight, Bailey Falter, doesn't throw hard, about 91. But with the longest stride in baseball, it plays like a tricky 93. After that, the Phillies want power arms on Machado. His last hit on a pitch 96 or above was back on September the 9th.
Crazy. He's struggling.
Tom and the rest of the lineup around him tonight would look like this. It's Jurickson, Profar at the top, and then Juan Soto.
He's starting Profar at the top of the
series. Josh Bell bats cleanup. He's got great numbers against the Phillies starter.
Profar batting first.
Cronenworth out of the 5 spot. Then Brandon Drury, back-to-back multi-hit games for him. And it's Kim Grisham and Nola rounding out Bob Melvin's order. Well, speaking of Bailey Falter, our pitcher profile is sponsored by Google Pixel. The 25-year-old is in his second season, back and forth between AAA and the majors. This most recent call-up came when Zach Wheeler went on the injured list. He gave up 6 runs in 1 start, but he had a sub-2 ERA over the other 8 starts down the stretch. Today he makes his postseason debut.
It's all going to be about the nerves and time off. Does that bother him? 16 days or so last time he threw. And I think against this lineup, if this was a regular season start, he'd pound the strike zone, and this team very patient in the San Diego Padres. If I'm the San Diego Padres facing this young player and knowing that you're only going to get 1 chance, you better score early because it's going to be a bullpen game. So can he?
Yeah, it's going to be a bullpen game for both teams.
Edge. Fastball pretty straight. Curveball's gotten better. It's going to be the cat and mouse game.
All right, here we go.
2.5 innings.
Padres yet to lose back-to-back games in this postseason, trying to even the series at 2 games apiece.
All right,
Phillies,
first pitch.
In the field, 2 wins from the World Series. Off we go in game
nice,
4
good pitch.
Right
good pitch.
Strike 1 on Profar.
Well, with
good
that
pitch.
Long stride, this fastball does play a little bit more than his velocity, but it is pretty straight. So therefore, he has to stay away from the middle of the zone, and he has to pitch to the corners.
Falter's 0-1. Profar.
Good pitch. Inside. 0-2. Good pitch.
Jurickson, Profar 1 for 4 in last night's game. That controversial check swing called strike 3 in the 9th inning. And that 4-2 Phillies win. On an 0-2 from Falter. Profar pops it foul.
And that's the pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He likes to pitch up, and he's good up in the zone. But
Falter throwing all strikes so far.
Small window of success. He's trying to go up and pulls it actually right down the middle. And Profar on an 0-2 pitch. You should not see that much of the plate.
He'll get another 0-2 pitch here, coming back inside. That's a breaking pitch, which he's thrown more and more as this season has gone on. And
that's a ball, 1-2.
Sitting just 139 against his breaking stuff. 5th-round draft pick in 2015 at a high school in California. Reached the majors last year in the bullpen. Let's go over 1-2.
Breaking ball.
And it's fouled off.
See that breaking
foul ball. Still 1-2.
See, and the time off, you're going to feel stronger, and you wonder if the touch pitches are going to have the finesse. That one right there didn't have the late depth, and that's the difference between in rhythm every 5 days and having some time off. He knows he's probably only got 3 innings to make the best quality pitches he can against this lineup.
Another 1-2. Back up.
Foul ball.
Got a pop up.
Pop up the second. 1 out.
His first hit.
Nice. 1 out.
You talk about Bailey
Good
Falter
pitching.
liking to
That's
go to
good
the top
pitching.
of the strike zone. He's got a pitcher-friendly home plate umpire in Adam Hammery, who calls a lot of strikes up. The 6-man crew.
Well, we've documented this book on Soto. Haven't seen him on first at bats swing too often on the first pitch. But again, he works the pitchers, hoping to see this pitcher second and third. He might only see this pitcher twice. He'll be the last one to see him twice in a perfect world. So see if he kind of gets out of his game plan early against Falter.
He goes after the first pitch.
Yeah, right after the first pitch. Nice. Nice. 1 pitch out. Take that.
Difficult on hitters for that reason. I mean, they're facing a new arm every time they come up.
Yeah, and, again, whoever faces the most batters in this game should have the advantage, meaning that means their pitcher exceeded what the goal for this night is. And the goal really is 11 max batters in theory for Falter, and then turn it over to Syndergaard. This is going to be the battle of the hair tonight.
And it may be like 4 dudes with a lot of hair.
Yeah, you got Clevinger, you got Falter, you got Syndergaard, and you got Hader.
Sean Manaea would make it 5 if we see him. It's a lot of hair, John.
It's a lot of hair. You know me, I can speak
Big
to
hair.
a lot of hair.
All right, Manny Machado at bat.
Machado with the bases empty and 2 gone. Swings at the first pitch, lofts one to left field. Kyle Schwarber.
God, Mercy gave up a damn home run on the first pitch.
Manny Machado attacks the first pitch and puts the Padres.
Damn. Damn, he swung at the first pitch.
For so much of this season, he's put the Padres on his back. In the losses in the postseason,
Damn.
When he's hit, they've won.
That's a first pitch home run. He swung at the first damn pitch.
You see the 100 miles an hour off the bat. Fastball pretty much right there.
And smacked it.
To his fastball, so
and smashed it.
Perfect spot. The hitters have a chance to be successful early. He knew it. Schwarber knew it, even though he beaked us. Like he was going to catch that fly ball.
Yeah. So Machado with his second home run of the series, his 4th of the postseason.
All right, so
It's 1-0 San Diego.
you heard the score, 1-0 San Diego. We got Bell at bat for the Padres.
Josh Bell, who is 4 for 5 with 2 home runs of his own against Bailey Falter. On a 1-0 pitch.
Ooh,
Takes a swing.
nice.
So that is how
Nice,
Bell
he gave us
finds
that
himself number 1 in the lineup, number 2 in the cleanup spot. Getting a quick look at Falter. On this 1-1, Bell cracks his bat. Rolled to left side, but it was off his foot. And it's 1-2. And you knew one of those. A promising start for the Padres. It's gone up and down through this postseason offensively. Shutout in the first game of this series.
Hopefully he don't give up no damn more, man.
In game 2, or getting just 2 last night.
It's always going to be like this when you got a bullpen game going. You're going to have some unexpected runs being given up.
Pretty simple for the Padres. Take the crowd out of it early. Get on the fastball as early as possible because you won't see it. Most of these hitters aren't going to see it again. And
Josh Bell is 4 for 5 against Falter. Ooh, that's high.
And they've got to be seeing
2-2.
tomorrow and seeing Wheeler coming. Game 6, Nola. It's got to happen now.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've responded. That's been their kind of MO this postseason.
On a 2-2 pitch, Josh Bell fouls it back.
Oh, ball. Still 2-2.
This will be the shortest game that the Padres play as far as get the lead after 4, and you're going to see some heavy arms coming out to try to get them back to San Diego. So the closer it is, the tougher it is on Bob Melvin.
Breaking pitch.
Damn.
Line, left field,
Right there left.
Bell.
That's a single for Bell.
Back-to-back 2-out hits for the Padres. That was the theme
Goodness
for the Phillies
gracious,
last
man.
night. The Padres doing it in the first.
All right, so 2 outs. Runner on first for the Padres. Top of the first.
Again, this ball just rolling in the zone. There's no depth to it to fool the hitter. And 2 in a row now, 2 hits for the Padres.
Hey, man, we might have started getting the daggone. We need to start getting that daggone bullpens warmed up already. We don't need no foolishness going on.
Change his approach because it's not going to be facing this guy again. So see if he's aggressive early.
Soto went after the first pitch. Cronenworth.
That's nice. Good pitch.
He's hitting 370 over the last 2 rounds after he was 0 for 13 in New York in the wild card round. Manny Machado home run. Padres with the early lead against Falter and the Phillies. His 0-1 pitch.
That's low.
See, basically
1-1.
what Cronenworth does in the first pitch, and basically he takes a lot of pitches. But if he was going up there to swing first pitch, he's looking in a coffee can of middle to middle end. He's letting everything away go because there's no value in him trying to attack that pitch. Now, as it gets deeper in the count, those would be pitches he could hit the other way and put in play, especially if they go up with a fastball.
Going away with his 1-1.
Ooh, throw it past him. Nice. 1-2. All right, man. Hey, you need to get out this inning without no more damage. Pitch count at 17 already for Falter. Cronenworth at bat. Count is 1-2. 2 outs. Runner on first.
Falter retired the first 2. Homer for Machado. Single for Bell. 1-2 to Cronenworth. Fouls it off.
Well, I can appreciate giving.
All right, 1-2 after the foul ball. Still 1-2.
Yeah, I did it to the leadoff hitter, so there's a little bit of difference where I was gonna go longer in theory. He knows he's not gonna go as long as it takes, so you try to be perfect early, and it shocks your system a little bit. You know, you're like, oh shoot, first game, first batter. In this case, it was a 2 outs solo home run.
Yeah, he'll try to bounce back the same way you did, winning that game.
That's high. 2-2.
Probably to score the win, but the same idea of trying to settle in after the early homer. So 15 minutes before the game, you're in the training room without your jersey on?
I either didn't remember or it wasn't communicated. They changed the time of what I was accustomed to. So I'm sitting on the training room table, the phone rings, and the trainer goes, yeah, he's right here. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, game's starting in 15 minutes.
Get out there, kid.
That's high.
Count goes full.
So I'm
3-2.
down the hallway, buckling my pants, talking to myself
3-2.
like the game
They
is
falter.
ready. I say it's ready, like I'm some
You
guy
better not.
control the time frame.
You better not give up another run.
Warmed up, got in the field, first batter.
You better not.
Orlando Merced.
Talk about waking up.
Yeah. Run up going 6 1/3, just 3 runs. The next start for you, Game 7, complete game shutout.
I think Drury is
Well, we'll get a head start with this 3-2 pitch, and Cronenworth fouls
foul ball.
do it again.
Believe me, I knew what time Game 7 started.
Drury is on deck.
No hiccups.
John, the game's not for 5 hours. Why you would pull the uniform?
Cronenworth definitely got Falter working this at bat. 7 pitches so far. 7 pitches already.
22nd pitch of this first inning for Bailey Falter. Again, pitching for the first time in 16 days.
Foul ball.
And that, for you, with a field guy like him, with a location guy like him, is a bigger concern than a power guy.
Yeah, I would say, because a power guy can kind of, work his way through the strike zone and get away with things. For Falter, he needs his touch and command on both sides of the plate. He does a good job in the regular season pitching on the edges of the strike zone. And you can tell, missing a little bit, which is natural. First start, hadn't been there in 16 days. So he's trying to catch it all real quick.
Another 3-2.
It's low. Come on, man. God damn it, man.
Base runners for the Padres.
For the Padres
Walk.
and the Phillies, for that
2
matter.
outs, runner on first and second.
On the opposing pitcher, because
You got to get this guy out of
they're
here,
not going to
man.
be in there very long. And so typically you work pitches, work counts, make them get it as much, not tonight. tonight, the first pitch you see that's hittable, you should be ready to go and then create stress so that now the bullpen's getting up and it changes the formula.
Yeah, here we go.
Of what each team hopes.
Brogdon warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies.
Right away, you're seeing
it's crazy, man. Already.
Out of an inning, Noah Syndergaard's going to start a clean inning when it's his turn to pitch. So
already. Damn.
Would be the third inning or so where you get the guy to come in to finish an inning, and then Syndergaard in an ideal world would start the fourth. And they're hoping that it can be similar to their bullpen game in Game 4 of the division series. Syndergaard went 3. 5 relievers finished the game. They had 15 strikeouts and no walks in that game. This as well as you can ever expect a kind of an emergency all-hands-on-deck game to go. Defense for the Phillies will look like this tonight. Schwarber and Castellanos. Making the Go-Go finalist Brandon March. Left side of the infield, Bohm and Stott. Segura had an adventure last night, didn't he? A couple great plays along with an error that led to a run. Reese Hoskins had an error as well. The 2 Phillies errors.
Brandon March is a Gold Glove finalist. Okay.
Non-fastball hitting guys in their lineup right now, Drury.
Damn, Drury. Oh my God!
To right center field, Castellanos.
Oh, come on, Castellanos.
Drury comes through. He knocks home 2, and the Padres once again have gotten off of the deck. One game after getting shut down, they've got 3 in the first.
You got to pull this guy, man. You got to pull him. This is crazy. And Nick got to make that damn play. He got to make that play.
2-out single, and then a fastball again catches too much.
He hit it nice and clean, right to right field.
Almost Castellanos makes a great play.
We need Nick to make that play.
Exactly what the Padres were hoping for. And
well, Nick got to make that play, man.
That's going to be it. That's going to be a quick shock to the system start for the young left-hander.
Wow, that's it. They pulled him, man. He's shaky. He's shaky.
Bailey Falter's
2 outs. He give up 3 runs already. Damn. All right, so Phillies off to a terrible start. This is the worst start you can ask for when you talking about you have a bullpen game. Phillies down 3-0 already. Top of the first inning with 2 outs. Had 2 chances to get guys out with 2 outs and failed. Walk 1 guy, and then go ahead and give up the daggone the 2 runs to Drury. Drury been killing us all series, man. Killing us all series. So Phillies making the pitching change. Top of the first inning. Phillies down 3-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So when we come back, it's going to be Kim. It's going to be Kim at bat. Kim has been pretty solid as far as defense. He hasn't really done anything hitting wise. He's only averaging 100 in the series, so he hasn't really been a true factor. This is unbelievable, man. 3 hits, 3 runs, top of the first inning. That's a terrible start.
Manny Machado, so often this season, has been the ignition for this offense. His home run with 2 gone started the scoring. They kept on rolling with a single and a walk, and then Brandon Drury continued his good series with a 2-run double, already into the Phillies bullpen.
All right, we got Brogdon on the mound.
And a strike to Ha-Seong Kim. The plan was for Brogdon to come in and finish an inning, and just didn't plan on having him this early. He's on for the first.
Yeah, you wonder if he'll pitch 1 1/3 if he gets this out, and then maybe a second inning.
No one outside, 1-1
for Bob Melvin and how he wants to view this game. He's got a more traditional starter in his possession, but he won't. I don't think he'll even go very long. It may be 3 or 4 innings for Clevinger in a perfect world.
Hoping for a much better outing from him than they got in the division series.
Nice, good pitch. Good pitch. 1-2. That's a good pitch by Brogdon.
A 1-2-3 inning. Pounded the zone after he struggled early on in this postseason. He's been much better the last couple. Is 1-2 to Kim. Into left center field.
Wow, right over the shortstop. Wow.
Another big inning for the Padres.
Another RBI. Another RBI. Another RBI.
I know the changeup's a great pitch for Brogdon, but he threw 2 fastballs and he didn't even flinch, Kim. But he threw a changeup and it enabled him to get the bat to the ball, although be it off the end of the bat. And that changeup right there resulted in the 4 runs. And this crowd is the quietest it has ever been here in the top of the first.
This is the 4th 4-run inning of the postseason for the Padres. Phillies have rest of the
terrible start, man. It's a terrible start. Come on, Brogdon. Let's get out the inning, man. Please.
Trent Grisham, the 8th man to bat in the inning. Again, this has all happened with 2 outs. Bailey Falter, a profile. He got Soto on the first pitch.
And we have seen it more than I can remember in the postseason. At this level, when you get here, finishing an inning has never been more important.
Foul ball.
And we saw the Padres do it when Nola was cruising. He had given up those 2 solo
0-1.
kind of shocked his system. And then when his brother got the hit and the relievers came in, Brad Hand, they just couldn't get that final out in a game that easily could have gone
crazy, man. Unreal
series. And now here we are with the same scenario. San Diego trying to guarantee to get
the real estate apostle. What's going on with you? How you doing? Yeah, it ain't looking good for my Phillies. You know, it ain't looking good for us right now. It's a terrible way to start. Foul ball, 0-2. Yeah, it's a terrible way to start. So, you know, it's only going to get harder the longer the game go on. So it is what it is. You been doing any streaming lately? I know I got you. I know I got my my notification bell on for your videos. I haven't seen anything come up lately. Oh, good strike. Good strike. All right, so the Phillies finally got that inning after giving up 4 damn runs. Terrible start for the Phillies, but hopefully the bats can get going and chip away at the lead little by little. We're going to commercial break. The Phillies will be up, bottom of the first. Phillies are down 4-0. Okay, that's good money. I gotta check my end because I got everybody's notification bell on that's in the mastermind group. But sometimes they don't be coming through. I don't know why, but it's been hard for me to really get into the mastermind meetings, man, with everything being, you know, everything that I do is on Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays, especially with the NFL going on, you know. So I normally keep up with the replays though. Let me see here. So When we come back from commercial break, Phillies will have 1, 2, and 3 at bat. Kyle Schwarber batting 400 for the series. Reese Hoskins is batting 091 for the series. And JT Realmuto is batting 091 for the series as well. So Kyle Schwarber, Reese Hoskins, and JT Realmuto will be at bat when we come back. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. How many subs you at right now? So I tell you what, man, this live streaming thing, it's a grind. It don't really get no easier from here, being up all times of the night, especially with stuff that I'm doing with the whole sports thing, you don't know what time you're going to sleep, and depending on your day, it become a hassle, man. But trying to stay steady though, Oh, here we go.
Lineup. Kyle Schwarber started last night's game with a home run. Then Hoskins and Realmuto. Those two guys just one hit apiece so far in this series. Bryce Harper out of the cleanup spot. Castellanos and Bowman, then Stott, Segura, and Marsh round things out for Rob Thompson.
Well, it's the same formula for Philadelphia when they're attacking.
Oh, you got 2 channels. Oh, that's good money. Oh, you got two YouTube accounts. That's good money. I appreciate that. I need all the subs I can get.
Back to back after Harper, and you see Clevinger. Look, you're gonna think he's kicking field goals after he throws a pitch. You're gonna watch his right leg follow through, but he pretty much gets after it.
A ball of energy, a ball of movement.
All right.
Mike Clevinger, 31 years old.
That was a strike. 0-1. Kyle Schwarber at bat.
Chance to pitch this postseason after he gave up 5 runs in 2 2/3. The first game of the division series at Dodger Stadium. He said, "My team's really good, so I got another chance."
Good pitch. 0-2. You got Kyle Schwarber just looking at the pitches.
Even if he's rusty, he's had a high percentage of strike throwing. He's going to rely on that curveball slider. He's got his fastball. You can see that he works 2 ways. He got the movement. He can pitch up in the zone, but he prefers to pitch down with his breaking balls, as most do. Except for that.
Nice.
The other way on an 0-2
Nice.
He's got a leadoff base hit.
Hit to third base. We got one on base early, so that's good money. No outs. Runner on first.
And again, some pitch selections that you think you're going to execute after 2 fastballs.
Hey, can you hear the game audio? How does the game audio sound? Is it loud enough to hear? It can't be, but so loud. I make sure I get a copyright claim like I did the other night.
Hoskins, who finds himself really in the same spot that he was in last weekend, trying to pick himself up off the mat again. Last week, 1 for 19 to open the post.
All right, Reese Hoskins at bat with 2 out, but with no outs. Runner on first. Good pitch. Foul ball. 0-1.
And in the first postseason game in this ballpark in 11 years, he has the biggest home run of his career, and it's like, okay, he's back. He's gotten past that. Well, he's 1 for 11 in this series. He struck out all 3 times last night. He had an error last night, and emotionally right now is really feeling like he needs something good to happen.
Inside. 1-1.
You know he's feeling it, and you know it's human nature to press. When you, the worst part about sports is sometimes the outcome is evident, right? But it's how the outcome comes.
Hey, real estate apostle. How many accounts you got?
One of the easiest plays in the world, and he makes that 99.
How many accounts you got?
Feel a little bit embarrassed.
Goodness.
Make up for that.
I appreciate it though. You got a bunch of accounts. Is that the last one? That's the last one, right?
No doubt. And it's easier to speed up than it is to slow down. And you tell yourself and you got a game plan, but then everything speeds up.
2-1 count for Reese Hoskins.
Or you're pressing. That's a hard recipe for success.
Good pitch. Good pitch. 2-2. You said you got 4. Do you do anything with all the accounts? Like, are they all active? Like, are you posting on all their accounts? That's a lot of daggone content if you are. I thought about doing another one. as far as short-term videos like 8 to 10 minutes. But it's hard to find the time, especially with streaming and work. Oh, what's outside?
You can see there.
Full count.
A couple times now he's overthrown a pitch or two. When you're rested and you know you got a short outing, the psychological difference in the postseason is one thing, but when you know you're not going 6 or 7, you're
all right. Full count. Rhys Hoskins, no outs. Runner on first.
Deep in the game.
Phillies looking for a quick response. Hoskins hammers the ball.
Let's go!
Center field. Rhys Hoskins.
Damn, we needed that. Damn, we needed that. Two-run home run for Rhys Hoskins, man. We needed that one. Oh, we needed that one. Phillies chipping away at this lead after the Rhys Hoskins home run. 4-2. We needed that one, man. Damn, we did that. Yo, he smacked that joint too.
And that right there will help. It'll go a long way. Look, yesterday's
it's gonna be a bullpen game for real.
But it's been a kind of an ongoing situation.
These are the old accounts, but I just start posting on this one. Okay, I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna after this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and sub to your account as well. Check a couple of your videos out.
Having the wounds open right back up from his division series. Clunker.
You know, this series, Joe, could be almost defined as expected.
All right, JT Real Mutual at bat. 1-0 count. Rhys Hoskins done cut their lead in half already. Bottom of the first inning. Nice, 2-0. They about to pull him. They're gonna pull Clevinger. They're gonna pull Clevinger.
Phillies and the Padres, two teams nobody saw coming at this stage. After the home run, he falls behind Real Muto, 2-0, and comes back on.
Nice.
Ball
3-0.
So much for the door that had been created with the offense scoring 4 in the top of the inning.
They better not let this guy. They better not let Real Muto get on base with Bryce Harper at bat. He asking for trouble. Nice. He done walked him. He done caused trouble. Bryce Harper about to tie this damn game up. He about to tie this game up.
Hit so many home runs, it was like this park can't hold him. Well, he's had some up and downs since then and some injuries and hit backs.
This game is about natural hair and loving our hair. Nice. Nice. Are you is it like different products that you use in your hair, different styles? What's like the main focus of the channel? Products, styles, how to take care of it, or you covering all of it pretty much?
27 outs still. We hadn't even hit yet. We knew we were going to have to hit a little bit today, but with the crowd playing at home, we knew that we had a long way to go.
Rhys, thank you very much. Thanks, Joe, back to you.
They're averaging 7 runs a game in this park in the postseason. They've got 2 runs before Mike Clevinger's got an out.
Yeah, and this is a tough situation for Clevinger because his breaking ball is so important. He's going to need it here against an aggressive Harper. He can't afford to pump a fastball in there thinking it's just going to be taken after a 4-pitch walk.
And already Nick Martinez warms. Skipped over there, Jory with a heck of a pick. And this bullpen game, which is already going to be a revolving door coming out of there. Phillies dipped into their pen in the first inning. The Padres
learning to love and accept our afro hair. Okay. I'm gonna put my wife on this channel too.
They still be pitching. They try to get 4 or 5 innings out of them. Not today.
She be dealing with her hair and my daughter's hair, and she be having a whole bunch of different questions. So, are you doing live streaming or or short-term content
That's kind of his moneymaker. I know
on
his
this particular
fastball's good
channel.
and has late life, but you're trying to miss bats when you got sluggers like Harper at the plate, and you're going to need that pitch to hit.
He's hitting 400 this postseason, John. He's got 4 home runs. He's playing deeper into the postseason than ever. He's 2 wins from the World Series.
That throw over usually comes from the dugout. And what that throw over is doing, not to mention they want to keep JT close, they want to give their reliever more time. This is a stall factor, and you're seeing some throw overs just to give the bullpen some more time in case he can't get some outs here.
MVP chance raining down, and the 2-timer Harper. Ooh,
Nice.
Center field. That'll split the gap and short hop the wall. Punch, counter punch.
Nice.
Start to this game.
And Bryce Harper, he didn't cut it 4-3. They didn't cut the lead down to 1 already. Can't leave Bryce Harper on base. Can't leave a runner on base for Bryce Harper.
Well, the lack of touch and hitting on that breaking ball allowed the Phillies to get fired up. This was moments ago before Harper went to the plate. And now this is his chance to get a fastball center cut, and that's going to be it. This is going to be the shortest outing that I can remember out of 2 starters in a postseason game.
Bailey Falter, 2
All right, so Padres pulling Clevinger.
faces 4 hitters.
They pulling Clevinger with no outs.
In game 4 in Philadelphia.
With no outs, this game gonna be crazy. Matter of fact, this game gonna be long. We already 40 minutes in, and still the bottom of the first inning. So this is gonna be a real long game. So pitching change for the Padres. A pitcher gave up 3 runs with no outs. Clevinger is done. So commercial break. When we come back, it'll be a new pitcher in for the Padres. It started in 2013 with VODs, but I just started live streaming. Oh man, okay. You done chopped it down, huh? My wife was talking about chopping hers down. I told her I wasn't ready for that yet. So, but I think she's gonna do it anyway. No, hey, thank you. Good luck with your channel as well. I'll be sure that not only myself and my wife go ahead and subscribe to the channel and start checking you out. Appreciate the love, though. All right, so we got a pitching change. Let me see who coming in for come on. All right, so we got Nick Martinez coming in for the Padres. He'll be facing Nick Castellanos with no outs and a runner on second. If we can't tie this game up before we go to the second inning, then there's something wrong. We got Nick Castellanos with no outs, runner on second. Yeah, I could definitely see us getting another run or 2 before the inning is done.
Man, we've lived the whole postseason game's life in this first inning alone. The Padres with 4.
We don't need no copyright strikes. Let me go ahead and mute that till we get done with this little commercial they got going on.
knocked out in the first.
I couldn't believe that when I was watching that game.
Yeah, right.
Well, this is a whole new ball game, obviously, and you got a very aggressive hitter at the plate who's been working with Kevin Long, trying to stay back. He's getting out in front too much, and this is a tough guy to face if you're out in front because he's got a tremendous changeup, good curveball, and above-average fastball. And I would think it would be pretty easy to not throw a first-pitch fastball to Castellanos right here. Man on second, nobody out.
Martinez, a key piece in this bullpen that's been the Padres' most consistent strength this postseason. Their ERA is below 2.
Heat damage trying to look like the so-called standard of beauty. Yeah. Yeah. They I know I got a niece that I don't know what the story behind it was, but they had to cut her hair down because he said of heat damage. And I guess trying to press it too long and trying to get it come down her shoulders. So they had to, ooh, it was inside. Goodness gracious. 0-1. So he said they had to chop it down, just let it grow back. She's only like 12, 13. So like I said, I don't know the backstory. Let my wife cut her hair, it'll grow back. How long is it going to take though? What is it, 2-3 years? Shoot. I don't know, man. Like I said, I ain't. Damn. Swinging early. And like I got too much of a choice because she gonna do it if she want anyway. So, we'll see. As long as it's nice. That's all. I don't want looking crazy like it's like a big difference,
Depending on who's on the mound, right? You know intuitively what you have to do. If your stud's on the mound, you're like, we just need 2 or 3.
All right. Count is 1-1 for Nick Castellanos. No outs. Runner on second. Bottom of the first.
Castellanos swings and misses.
Breaking ball. 1-2.
He's just so smooth, and that ball just drops in there off of a kind of like a screwball changeup. You see the rotation; it goes down.
That's a good pitch.
But then he can change the eye levels with his fastball and curveball combination.
Castellanos, who doubled and scored in yesterday's game, stays alive.
A foul ball.
With a guy like this,
still 1-2.
To right field, because if you're thinking the right field, you'll stay on the changeup. You'll fight off the fastball. You'll hit the curveball. But if you're a little bit mechanically out of sorts, you're going to get out in front of everything, and it's going to be hard to stay back. That's what he's working on. Easier said than done. You got a whole season to work that out. You don't want to work that out in the postseason. And that's what Nick's going through right.
During the regular season against changeups, Castellanos had the lowest average in the majors. On this 1-2 pitch. The fastball.
Grounded to short.
Kim gets it out of the glove just in time.
All right, so he got Harper the third. 1 out.
And you get the fastball. It'll beat you, but you can put it in play. And in that put-in-play situation now, the time runs at third, less than 1 out. If you're still trying to drive the ball with 2 strikes, you're going to swing and miss with that pitch.
So it's a productive out for Castellanos. Time run now 90 feet away. Not often you need a game recap graphic in the first inning, but such are the times here in Game 4. This team's 7 for 11 combined.
Hey, you know what?
What?
We had our first
runner on base home run.
Home run, yeah. Everything was solos until
that's right. Okay, a little bit of everything in this first inning.
It's definitely been a crazy first inning.
Alec Bohm to the plate.
All right, Alec. Let's go. Let's get a sacrifice going. 1-0. That was inside.
Knocked in a run and scored a run.
You see what Martinez tries to do is fastball in speeds the hitter up, right? Ooh, fastball in, I got to be quick. Then normally you follow it up with a changeup because after you've gone in either 1 or 2 times the changeup away, then you're trying to get out in front and you miss the pitch.
Infield plays in here in the first inning. The 1-0 pitch.
Oh, good breaking ball. Good breaking ball. 1-1. That's a good breaking ball.
Slow you down with the breaking ball or changeup to try and entice a ground ball with the infield in.
game that feels like it could be 15-14 at the end of the night. Still, managing like every run is precious. Harper's at third, one away. Already 3 runs across for the Phils in this first. Now ball.
That's inside.
Well, this
2-1.
field is really in. I mean, Kim is as short as you can be at shortstop. He's on the grass. And so that all is trying to prevent the run, but that gives your hitter an opportunity for his average to go way up when the infield's this far in. You're relying on your pitcher to jam them in soft contact.
One pitch. Fouls it off
Foul ball. 2-2.
It's 2-2.
1 out. Runner on third.
I know we're not going to see it in this series, but I say it all the time as if it happens more than not, is the indefensible play. Is the bunt between home, pitcher's mound and first base. You can't defend it. It's a guaranteed run. Now, in a game like this, you're trying to get as many runs as you can, and the hitters are swinging. But as it plays out, just know that play cannot be defended.
Martinez looking for a K. It's taken in the dirt, and the count goes
full count.
Phillies play a little bit of small ball in the division series.
Yeah, there's been some really good execution in this series when teams have scored in punches. They put the ball in play. They haven't hit it super hard. It's almost like they feed off of kind of the emotion of the inning.
Bryson Scott on deck.
And their big innings in this postseason. Phillies right there with them. Best big inning offenses in baseball this October. Tying one at third, 1 gone first inning. 3-2 pitch. Alec ball.
Foul ball. Third baseline. Still 3-2.
That was a great pitch. There's no chance he could have kept that fair in theory the way he threw it inside. I mean, they go in and the hitter's going to get the barrel out. That's amazing. Pull his hands in, but that's where the ball's going to go if you get a chance to hit it.
Alec Bohm, the 3rd pick of the draft 4 years ago. In his 3rd season in the major leagues. A chance to tie this game in the first inning. Another 3-2.
Got him swinging. Damn. Damn, breaking ball. Goodness, that breaking ball killing us.
If he comes back in there, I got to get the barrel going earlier. And he drops this changeup. And again, not recognizing the pitch and the spin, you're forced to swing at it. And a huge strikeout.
That pitch for Nick Martinez was not very good when he first got to the major leagues with the Texas Rangers. Went over to Japan several years there where he honed all his stuff and put it on display in the Olympics for Team USA last year. Parlayed that into a contract with the Padres, and he's been so valuable pitching and
Bryson Scott on at the plate. Gene Segura on deck. Ooh, good pitch. Good pitch.
Bit of a late strike call from Adam Hammery.
Good pitch.
That is the part of the zone where Hammery will get a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and this is a real good curveball that comes down and catches. That's unhittable, right? That's what I'm saying. It's just a little bit above the zone. But everyone talks about the electronic strike zone someday coming in. If it does, hitters are really going to struggle.
It's high.
That
1-1
average seems like it's about 382 because his hits haven't been many, but they've been big. And nothing would be bigger if he's able to hit something here to tie up the game. Fastballs, he's 1 for 12, but when they've made a mistake on non-fastballs, he's been 3 for 10.
Harper at third, 2 gone, 1-1 pitch. Fastball's fouled back.
Foul ball, 1-2.
Phillies excelled last night. 2 outs, 2 strikes. 6 of their 9 hits came with 2 outs. 6 of the 9 hits came with 2 strikes. Stott had 1 of them. Nick Martinez came on with Harper at second, nobody out, trying to strand him. Got Castellanos to ground out. He struck out Bohm. His 1-2 to start.
Good way to hold off on that. 2-2.
Stott does with 2 strikes. If you got a big swing, remember we talked about most guys don't change their swing from the first pitch to the 9th pitch. Well, Stott's done a good job of being able to kind of recognize, I'll fight off the fastball, but I'm looking to hit the breaking ball or changeup. And that if you've got a big swing, you're going to swing at that pitch 8 out of 10 times. If you try to condense and be short and quick, you got a chance to fight those pitches off and get a hit.
On a 2-2 stop.
Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. I can't even hate on that. That's a good pitch. That's a great pitch. All right. So after an exciting first inning, Padres go up 4-0. Bottom of the first. Phillies cut the lead to 1. We go on a commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be top of the second. Padres over the Phillies, 4-3. And for the Padres, when we come back, it'll be hitters 9, 1, and 2. Austin Nola batting 9th. Profar batting 1st. Juan Soto batting 2nd. Padres over the Phillies, 4-3. Let me see if the Phillies gonna make a pitching change. Let me see here. Brogdon should still be in the game for the Phillies when we come back. He should be. He might go another inning. He had 1 out in the first. So yeah, he should be coming back. You're probably gonna see about 7, 8 different pitchers for both teams. Little quick score update too. Astros over the Yankees, 5-0. Bottom of the 9th inning. So we can already see, a possible matchup when we if and when we make it to the World Series, because Houston is doing a number on the Yankees right now. Anybody on the stream that hasn't already, please hit the like button. All love and support is definitely needed. I would definitely appreciate it. Please hit that like button.
7 runs have crossed through 1 inning. Connor Brogdon got the last out of the first inning. He's got strike 1 here to Austin Nola.
You know what's in the trash can right now for me? You're prepped. All my notes on the 2 starting pitchers.
Well, you probably only had about 3 innings worth anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Cards.
Brogdon still in the game for us. 0-1. Just the count. That's outside. 1-1. Austin Nola at the plate. Chris M, what's good, bro? That was a high-scoring first inning. Hope to see the Phillies keep up with the scoring and the Padres batters just go to sleep. Yeah. I will hope so too. It was definitely nice. Good pitch. 1-2. It was definitely one of the most exciting first innings I done saw in a while. We probably gonna see at least about 6, 7 pitchers from each side this game, so it ain't no telling what's gonna happen. Different relievers coming in, at different points in the game, and this one gonna be crazy. Pop up the right field. Nice, one out. But you know how this thing go when it's a bullpen game, man. You might get a reliever that get hot. You might keep him in a little longer than what you thought. You know, so we'll see what happens, man. But it's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a long game too. Long like it, you know, we might be here to about 11 o'clock, 11:30. You know, that's baseball playoff for you though.
Back to the top of the order, Jurickson Profar. Popped out his first time against Falter. That's the crazy thing about that first inning is Falter retired the first two hitters in pretty short order.
That's outside.
Right. And that's just
1-0.
I talk to young pitchers, and people will ask me, you know, what's the postseason like? What can I expect, or what do I? You got to grind every pitch, and don't assume that the first two out is going to result in 3 quick outs, because the postseason is so different. Look, everybody pays attention to detail. Hitters don't waste at bats. Nobody gives away anything. That is easier to do in 162 games when you know you're going through a long stretch.
Good hit. Nice. Pop out the right. 2 outs.
And so what you hope to avoid is the out-of-body experiences in the postseason, because every player knows it's different, you know, and you attention to detail, magnified, answering questions. And so you see all spectrums of it, and you see which players, again, have the slower heartbeat and can handle it, and the ones that speed everything up and try to atone or make up for mistakes faster and faster and faster. It usually doesn't work out.
In the case of Juan Soto, the average is postseason down to 225. You were talking earlier, though. He's one of those guys that could be 225. He could be
all right, Juan Soto at bat. The shift is on.
No, he's prepared.
Shift is on to right.
Every at bat.
Ooh, swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the league that you can look in day out, they go, they just don't waste at bats. They didn't go up there and waste an at bat. He's attention to detail and wanting to be the very best he can every time he steps in the box.
Yep, I'm in Silicon Valley in California. I'll be up no matter how long the game goes. It's a great day for sports. Yeah, I heard there's some college football games that came down to the wire too. Say you in Silicon Valley, so it's what, 4 o'clock over there? Lucky you, man. Lucky. It's probably about 85, 90 degrees over there. No humidity. Sun shining. It's cold over here in Philly. That's low. Oh, he went around 1-2.
That's been a tough pitch for him this year, and his ability to hit the changeup.
All right, 1-2 for Juan Soto. 2 outs, nobody on. That's low. 2-2.
This time, and it's 2-2. See, that's the one thing about him. You can't just throw 5 in a row to him. You can't throw 3 in a row to him. He makes the adjustment. He sees it. He does the little Soto shuffle. And when he sees pitches that he thinks, okay, I recognize out of the hands. Look, some guys have the gift of ball. They can track the ball better with their eyes than the rest. That's what makes them elite.
All right, 2-2. Top of the second. 2 outs. Foul ball.
All right, the 2-2 coming from Connor Brogdon to Juan Soto.
Did he go over? Nope. Check the swing. Full count for Juan Soto. That was a good check swing too.
But a few check swing asks down there to third over the last 24 hours. Trying to keep the inning going for the home run hitter in the first inning, Manny Machado. On 3-2, Soto.
Damn.
Right. Castellanos.
Nice. Nice. Nick came up big this inning, man, on the defensive side. All right, 1, 2, 3 inning for Brogdon. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be bottom of the second. Padres up over the Phillies, 4-3. And for the Phillies, when we come back, it'll be hitters 8, 9, and 1 for the Phillies. Gene Segura, Brandon Marsh, and Kyle Schwarber, who's already 1 for 1 with a run scored. Phillies down 4-3, going to the bottom of the second. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Nick Martinez come back for the Padres. I don't see anything here that suggests any different as far as the pitching change. So, yep. Nick Martinez going to be back up for the Padres. Nick actually studied the shit for the Padres too. Came in, did what he needed to do. Didn't allow any more runs. I don't even think he allowed to hit yet. Let me see. Did he give up a hit that inning? Nope. No hits. And he had 2 strikeouts. So they're probably gonna leave Nick in here at least for another 2 innings, I'm assuming.
Gene Segura.
All right, here we go. Gene Segura up.
Already 7 runs.
Bottom of the second.
Martinez came on, got the.
Ooh, that's high. 1-0.
Segura, and our player resume is sponsored by Indeed. If 30 years from now, 50 years from now, somebody asks, hey, what was Gene Segura like as a player? You just put on last night's game and show them and say, this is Gene Segura.
Foul ball.
With the bat,
1-1.
The air, getting picked off because the good typically outweighs it.
Yeah, and they've loved him here talking to Rob Thompson. Look, he's unorthodox.
Gene batting 286 this postseason. 5 RBIs.
Bull, he's so strong and.
Ooh. I don't know why he swung at that. That was inside. 1-2.
Had the air. He had some great defensive plays as well, but this one just dropped it on the foot from Bryson Stott. He had the game-winning hit. With 2 strikes, he went down and got that one. His second game-winning hit of the postseason. Right after that hit, though, he was picked off at the bases. He reaches out.
All right, Gene Segura pop up to right field. All right, that's 1 out.
The first out of the second. It is time for a game break, and for that, we say hello to Matt Vasgersian.
Joe, it looks like John Smoltz is a little closer to tee times in Houston next week. Turns out the Astros had all they needed on Chas McCormick's second inning homer. A bunch of more Yankees strikeouts and a 5-0 Astros win.
Crazy. They smashing the Yankees.
World Series berth, guys. Back.
They smashing the Yankees.
Yankees offense shut down again. Yanks are hoping Turning the series over to the Bronx, turning it over to Garrett Cole would help him turn the tides, but not the case.
They have been a pitching juggernaut this year, and it has continued into the postseason.
That's a ball.
I mean, this is the
1-0.
first game that the Astros have played with breathing room.
Yeah. Yeah, they are now 6-0. That's their first win by more than 2 runs. 1-0 on Brandon Marsh. Altuve got his first hit of the postseason. So just about every box is checked now.
Ooh, good pitch. 1-1. That's a good pitch.
He was 0 for his first 25 before getting the base hit. Yankees only 3 hits. They're hitting 128 for the series. Brandon Marsh watches a curve miss. 2-1.
This guy has such great touch to be able to throw those kind of secondary pitches with precision. The changeup that just, again, we talk about, and the curveball top to bottom.
Fly to center.
Pop up the center.
Grisham and Soto. Grisham the call.
2 outs.
2 up and 2 down. And 5 up, 5 down for Martinez.
Martinez then came in here, man. He didn't study this shit for him. He looked good.
You know, we saw Clevinger didn't have a good night, obviously, and he was always rocking and doing his high leg kick and just a unique motion. Well, the timing of Martinez, watch his feet. It's just subtle, but they're moving back and forth, and it gives him the rhythm that he needs, even though he's out of the stretch. He's always moving. He's always, he could do that, obviously, with nobody on. It's like he's tap dancing.
That's low.
And
1-0.
timing of pitching is exactly
Kyle
that.
Schwarber at bat.
You use your feet to get over the rubber. It's not, you're not cookie cutting every single delivery as being the same. And he's doing a little tap dance on the mound.
Little dance and 1-0 to Kyle Schwarber.
It's inside. Goodness. Good pitch. 1-1.
On an 0-2 pitch his first time. Came in to score when Hoskins homered 1 batter later. Schwarber started this postseason 0 for 16, dealing with the knee injury that he suffered towards the end of the regular season. That started to feel better, and he has taken off. He's got a 591 on base over his last 6 games. 1-2.
Right now, he's thinking, okay, that was dirty. I'm going to try to show myself that no big deal.
1-2
for the next pitch.
2 outs.
A hitter goes, you know, you see a pitch like that, and you have that kind of swing going, man, hang that. Can't throw it there. I won't hit it.
Foul ball. Still 1-2.
Schwarber at 46 during the regular season. National League home run champ. Leadoff home run last night. His second one of this series. Leader for these Phillies in his first year here. First of a 4-year contract. On a 1-2 from Martinez.
That's low. 2-2. You're making Martinez work. I'll tell you that.
Each hitter is going to have less time to process. Like he's processing right now. You can see his eyes. He's thinking about counts, situations, you know, tendencies. What am I looking for? What am I trying to do? All that's going to be sped up next year.
With the pitch clock coming. 2-2. Almost hit him.
3-2.
Prowls his way back into the box. Well, his home run last night came in a full count pitch.
All right, full count. 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber at bat. Bottom of the second.
So he waits out here.
Let me see something, Kyle. Oh, good pitch. Damn good pitch. Damn curveball. That curveball from Nick Martinez has been killing us, man. All right, so the Padres got a 1-2-3 inning out of Martinez. We are going to commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be top of the third inning. Padres are up 4-3. And for the Padres, when we come back, it'll be 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Manny Machado, 1-for-1 with a run scored and the RBI. Bell is 1-for-1 with a run scored. And Cronenworth is 0-for-0 with a run and a walk. So when we come back, it'll be top of the third inning. Phil's down 4-3.
Season. T-Mobile's donating $5,000 to Team Rubicon's hurricane recovery efforts, and when you text relief to 595959, T-Mobile will donate another $5. So far this postseason, 71 home runs hit, $355,000 in donations for hurricane relief.
Good pitch. Brogdon still in for the Phillies. Manny Machado at bat.
His sixth in the postseason with the Padres.
Count right now is 0-1.
Homers against Bailey Falter. Here he faces Connor Brogdon. One and a third in relief of Falter.
Foul ball.
And
0-2. Manny Machado.
Reset the script for the Phillies. They'd hope Falter could go 3 innings. If Brogdon can get him through 3, then he kind of back on schedule.
Yeah, that would be huge for Rob Thompson. And then he can kind of settle in for those middle innings. This will be to get out of this inning for Bellotti, and I would think after that, if they need Bellotti, then they would go to Syndergaard and give him the full clean inning that he's used to when he's starting for the most part.
Brogdon only went more than an inning 3 times during the regular season.
That's high.
He threw his 29.
1-2.
He's at 23 here.
Brogdon still in pitching for the Phillies,
unique batting styles,
which is nice.
Open approach. His hands are almost the bat's almost on his shoulder, but then watch his hands. They just they don't rock back too far, but they don't move too far as he moves into the pitch. Subtle movements, long swing in the zone.
Nice. Good pitch. Good pitch. Manny Machado strikes out. 1 out.
Bob, it's not often you ask your bullpen to pick up 27 outs to win a game. how are you set up to cover this game?
Well, we'll figure it out on the fly. We got some bulk innings coming up here, probably for potentially Mania, but it breaks my heart to have to take Clev out of that game. He's been busting his butt for us all year, and working through some stuff. Hopefully, he gets another chance.
Great sign from Manny Machado with that swing in the first inning.
Yeah, it's not unlike him to come up big in big moments like that. Got us.
Hey, let me know in the chat how the game audio sounds.
Thanks so much, Bob.
All right.
Let me know in the chat how the game audio sounds, please. That's high. Want to know. Josh Bell at the plate for the Padres. 1 out.
Bell singled and scored his first time. Started the postseason 3 for 23. He's 5 for his last 7. On 1-0 from Brogdon. Bell swings.
Nice.
Brogdon's got that change.
Lloyd Paston, 1-1.
That's the 10 to 11 miles an hour difference from a lanky right-hander that can throw a fastball.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you.
Again, hitters.
I had to cut it down from the last time I streamed, man. I got a copyright claim, so I got to keep the volume a little lower than last time, so appreciate it. Pop up to third base. Nice. 2 out. 2 outs for the Phillies, top of the third.
You know how they say, we've said this before, like pitch like it's 1-0 when it's actually 7-0. Well, if you could have the offensive approach, like we're down 5, we need to score 4.
Yeah,
it's happened each game for these teams. When they've gotten down, they almost click into like responsive. All right, we got to get it going. We need to get back in this game, and both teams have done it in each game to kind of put us to the point we're at.
Yeah, game 2 of this series, it was the Phillies that got out to a 4-0 lead. Padres scored 8 straight. Other way around early today, Padres with 4 in the top of the first. Phillies 3 in the bottom of the first. It's a ball on Jake Cronenworth. Well, since Ha-Seong Kim knocked in the 4th of those runs in the first inning, Brogdon's retired 6 straight.
Count is 1-1. 2 outs. Cronenworth at bat.
I know there's a lot of people that think, when this whole philosophy changed to a guy who starts the game knowing he's only going to go 1 inning, I'm not going to call it the word that everyone else calls it, he starts the game. That philosophy to bridge certain parts of your lineup, again, only works if everybody that comes in afterwards does their part. That's a lot to ask in a game of this magnitude.
Cronenworth pops it up.
Foul ball.
That is going to reach
Behind the plate. 1-2.
No such thing. You start the game. Just happen to be a reliever that starts the game.
Forward would be the opener.
Yep.
Sorry, I said it. One ball, 2 strikes on Jake Cronenworth. The second man out of the bullpen for both these teams. Really good so far. Martinez for the Padres. Brogdon for the Phillies. There's 1-2 to Jake Cronenworth.
Foul ball. Still 1-2.
Pitchers don't go very far or don't get out of the first when you have it's an under 500 record, right? Those teams don't fare well numbers-wise when you don't get depth. When you pitch 6 or 7 innings, we've shown what teams have done. When their starter goes 7 innings, the success rate goes way up, especially with the journey of what you're asking all these pitchers to do with an extra round of playoffs. Unless you're the Houston Astros that have won every game so far and you don't have to push to the limit, these guys don't have that luxury.
Out of the 1-2. Cronenworth.
Ground out the first. Nice.
1-2-3 inning for Connor Brogdon.
All right, Brogdon stepping up for us, man. He done studied this shit for us. 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies. So that means we are going to commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, it will be the Phillies up. Let's see here. Phillies will be up to bat. Phillies is still down 4-3 to the Padres. And it will be in the lineup 2, 3, and 4 for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, 1-for-1 with a run, 2 RBIs. JT Realmuto with a run and a walk. And Bryce Harper, 1-for-1 with an RBI. Bottom of the third, when we come back, Padres up over the Phillies, 4-3.
Rhys Hoskins started.
All right, here we go.
Phillies with a 2-run shot.
Bottom of the third. Rhys Hoskins at bat.
4-3 Padres in front. All the scoring in this game coming in the first. Nick Martinez has come out and retired everybody that he's faced. Strike one on Hoskins, who thought that ball was inside. Realmuto and Harper to follow in this third for the Phils.
Inside.
1-1. It's a good take. 1-1.
Shot the other way.
Man, Reese is balling. Oh, damn. Got there. Shot the left field. Sorry, the right field. 1 out. I thought Reese had another one. I was about to go crazy in here. I was about to go crazy in here.
MLB.com/Aaron. Voting ends October 24th.
Yeah, I'm sure the Phillies would like to see Martinez pitch out of the stretch. Because we already talked about his tap dancing on the mound for his windup. He's been in rhythm. And both guys have settled down the game. 4-3 after first. And nothing since.
Sean Manaea started to warm.
Padres got the bullpen warming up.
He's been a starter for much of the year.
Martinez still in for the Padres. That's inside. 1-0. JT Realmuto at bat.
Just 1 for 11.
Yeah, he's been quiet in the postseason with a runner on or runners on. He just hasn't really mustered much when they've gotten on. So his best chance of success is with nobody on.
Got him right where he wants.
Ooh, nice. Good pitch. Good pitch. Low outside corner. That's a good pitch. Ground out this short. 2 outs. I tell you, this shortstop Kim for the Padres, man, he is solid. damn, he's solid. Like as a defensive player, he is solid, man. He is solid, man. I like his game. Let's go, Bryce. 2 outs. Nobody on for Bryce Harper. Bottom of the third. Oh, foul ball. 0-1.
Fastball up and away right now is the only pitch that we have not seen Harper be able to handle. Small window to get that ball to the top of the zone and away.
Change up, fouled off.
Foul ball. 0-2 for Bryce Harper. 2 outs.
Bryce Harper looking as locked in as ever.
Yeah, even the outs are tough outs. Even in this situation right here, 0-2, you think huge advantage pitcher, but you better make another quality pitch to get him out, especially in 3 pitches or less.
Martinez doing his dance.
Yeah, a little extra.
Yeah. Because some guys hesitate in the middle of their leg kick. He just dances a little more. Keep the music playing. Oh, 2.
It's outside.
Maybe he's got some good
1 and 2.
pitch count.
Could be.
Just give me some beats. PitchCom, the system implemented this season in baseball where the catchers relay the signs to the pitchers that basically remote that they wear either on their shin guard or on their, in this case, on the shin guard or on their sleeve. And pitcher's got a receiver in his hat that tells him what to throw.
2-2.
Well, for Martinez, that was his
That pitch
31st
skipped.
pitch.
2-2.
What he's been able to get the Phillies to do is expand the zone. So 16 times Phillies have chased out of the zone. You just think about that, right? 42 total pitches, but 16 have ended up being a ball that he's gotten the Phillies to swing at.
Takes 2 to tango, and Bryce is not wanting to.
Well, they missed the opportunity on getting the pitch up and away, missed it wide. And so from 0-2 to 2-2.
Curve serves it in the air to left field. Profar is there.
All right.
And Nick Martinez, impressive stuff. 9 up, 9 down.
Pop up the left for Bryce Harper. So Martinez, man, he came in. He looked good, man. He looked real good. He hasn't allowed to hit since the first. He hasn't allowed to hit at all. He came in the first inning with no out. So he looks good, man. So we are going to commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be top of the 4th inning for the Phillies. I believe Brogdon is done for the night, and we're bringing in someone else. So score is San Diego Padres 4, Phillies 3, going to the top of the 4th. And when we come back from commercial break, it'll be 6, 5, and 7. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup for the Padres. Drury, who's 1 for 1 with a run and 2 RBIs. Kim, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI. And Grisham was 0 for 1 with a K. Padres up 4-3 over the Phillies, going to the top of the 4th.
Well, 7 runs scored in the first inning. There have not been any base runners over the last 2 innings after that. And for the Padres in this fourth, Drury, Kim, and Grisham coming up against Andrew Bellotti. He places Connor Brogdon. Brogdon.
All right, Andrew Bellotti in for the Phillies. Right-handed pitcher.
For Bailey Falter.
Foul ball.
And it's Bellotti.
0-1.
Man in, not Noah Syndergaard, even though it's a clean inning.
Yeah, a little interested to see how the rest of this game is going to be played out for Rob Thompson's team. Of course, you get a formula in the beginning and then throw the sheet away because it didn't work the way you had hoped. And Syndergaard looks relaxed. Doesn't look like he's in a position to pitch anytime soon, but we will see.
Bellotti faced 2 hitters in the San Diego part of the series.
Foul ball. 0-2.
You know, and we talk about it every time he's been in. I mean, he's been getting the job done, but he's been crossfiring some of those pitches that are just a moment away from getting hit a long way. You've got to be able to throw that slider that turns. And when you throw a little cross that pitch and it backs up in the middle of the zone, you're just asking for a recipe for disaster.
Against a hot hitter here in Drury. 2-run double in the first inning. On an 0-2 pitch.
Oh, good pitch. Damn, good pitch.
Down to the Padres dugout, Tom Verducci has Nick Martinez.
Well, nice.
Lolly with the
Nick Martinez.
he had crazy pitch. Good pitch.
8th, 9th inning. Early wake-up call tonight. First inning. Tell me about getting that call and coming into the fire.
You know, just got to get ready. It's the playoffs. You got to be ready when that phone
He
rings.
did.
And,
Nick Martinez did good for the Padres. That's excellent, man.
It looked like you could pitch all night. How did you feel out there?
I don't know about all night, but I felt good. We executed our game plan. We felt good with our approach and attacking the zone.
Thanks so much, Nick.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Did you notice Smoltz? He was even doing his sway there as he's getting ready for questions from Tom. Hops on Kim. Pops up the first pitch.
Pop up, first base.
2 up.
Kim, first pitch. Nice. 2 outs. 1 pitch out. I always like those. I like a 1 pitch out. Love those. We got Grisham up bat next.
Dips a Red Bull coming into the games in San Diego at the start of this series. And I would imagine it was similar with the environment in here tonight on the road this time. 2 up, 2 down for Bellotti. Trent Grisham still looking for his first hit of this series.
That's low.
First time. He's
1-0
with 6 Ks.
2
We
outs.
documented again in the beginning of what the strengths of the Padres were versus the strengths of the Phillies. And right now they have that 1-run lead, but the strength of their bullpen is where they have the advantage. Now, how does Philly match that? And we talked about Philly's offense at home.
Ooh, blew it past the 1-1. Good pitch.
Probably in the next 2 innings, if you're not leading, that's where Bob Melvin's going to be tempted to go to those Thunder guys that he has and finish the game maybe 1 inning at a time. So all these different strategies are going to play out here in the next 2 innings on how and what course they take to finish the game.
On a 1-1 pitch. That's a strike.
Good pitch. Good pitch.
Josh Hader at the back end of that.
Low in that side corner. It's a good pitch for Bellotti. 1-2, 2 outs.
He can go more than an inning.
Grisham at bat.
It would have been 1 inning for all those top dogs, but with the dominoes starting to fall as quickly as they did, we'll see. Some guys probably going to get stretched tonight. Pilates looking for a 1-2-3-4. 2-2 on
Good way to
Grisham.
check his swing. 2-2. Good check swing by Grisham. 2-2.
Five straight base runners for the Padres with 2 gone in the first inning. 9 up, 9 down since. On a 2-2, Grisham.
Inside. Nice. Good pitch. Damn, good pitch. Good pitch, man. Bilotti came out on fire, man. Good pitch. 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies. So we are going to commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, it will be the bottom of the 4th inning for the Phillies. Phillies are down 4-3 to the Padres. And for the Phillies, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos 0 for 1, Alec Bohm 0 for 1, and Bryson Scott 0 for 1. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. Phillies down 4-3 to the Padres.
After 3 innings from Nick Martinez, it's Sean Manaea on for the bottom of the 4th.
Sean Manaea.
Starter this season, really struggled though, and makes his postseason debut here, getting strike.
Oh, he's throwing some heat. 96 past Nick.
Sling fastballs against
Nick Castellanos at bat.
Changeups are going to be the primary 2 pitches, but he's got a 4-pitch mix. When he's on, he's got a tough angle for which the hitters pick up the ball.
Castellanos into left center field. That's
nice, right in the gap.
Cuts it off,
right in the gap.
Not soon enough to hold Castellanos.
Nice. Extra base hit.
That's huge for the Phillies.
Nice.
They got to get something out of the lineup. They did it yesterday with 2 outs. Really helped them get to the win, and already in the second at bat here, Castellanos gets the second.
Nice.
Splits the center fielder and the left fielder for a double.
Right in the gap.
That at least get him over.
Nick Castellanos, the second base.
Manaea is another one of those guys, John, like we've seen in this series here.
Alec Bohm up at bat. He got a runner at second, man. We got to get a run on this. We got to get a run in from this inning. Got to get a run in this inning, man.
Trying to protect the 1-run lead as Alec Bohm comes up.
Let's go, Alec. Outside, 1-0.
Well, you know his fastball is going to have good juice to it. It's whether or not the command of it. I mean, he loves to pitch up when he gets the 2 strikes, but he's now in a tough situation here. Of course, I don't know how many innings he's able to eat, but 1-run lead, man on second, nobody out.
Both teams trying to piece this one together. Going to be reaching for the tape. High
Goodness
fastball,
gracious.
cut out and miss, 1-1.
That's the area he gets a lot of swings and misses against.
Shawmani is in his 6th full season in the major leagues. Former Oakland A. Acquired in trade right before opening day this year and went out and spun 7 no-hit innings in his Padres debut 5 days later. ERA was above 5 after that, though. His 1-1 pitch. Boom with a late swing.
Foul ball.
1-2.
1-2.
And again, it'll be interesting. You mentioned how long it's been since he's pitched. It'll be interesting to see if he's got the good touch on the changeup. This changeup's a big pitch against right-handers. Throws it a lot for strikes. But with 2 strikes here, I don't know if you go away from that fastball. He's been beating Bohm to the barrel of the bat with fastballs.
Trying to run in scoring position. Nobody out in the 4th.
Ah, come on. Damn.
Fastball right where Manaea wanted it.
Damn, that was high. He still swung at it. 1 out.
See, that's a great
Bryson Scott up.
a tough at bat for Bohm because not only did he not get the runner over, he didn't put the ball in play and leadoff doubles.
Damn, he was late.
Might be different.
Man, he was just late getting it. He was just late with the bat.
Run from scoring when you do the little things to get that runner into scoring position.
Manaea's been really tough on left-handed hitters, even with his struggles this year, and he's got a strike on 1 here.
0-1.
Essentially, the Phillies had the equivalent of a leadoff double in the 1st inning. Harper doubled. There's still nobody out, and they couldn't score.
That's right. That'd be the 2nd time if they're not able to get Castellanos to touch home plate.
1-1.
Good take.
Stott was at the plate when that 1st inning ended. He had the last try getting Harper in, struck out looking. Bottom of the order for the Phillies last night was key in their 4-2 win. Reached that spot of the order here, and Stott's got a
Nice.
The Phillies have come over,
Nice.
and they've not waited to do
RBI for Stott.
the second stop.
Oh, my God. He got popped at second.
But it's 4-4 in the 4th.
Damn. Come on, Scott. Damn, he got popped at second.
Like we said, not a lot of big hits, but not a lot of hits, but a lot of big hits out of Stott. He just goes the other way, and this is a
Down the
great
3rd
play.
baseline was good, man. But he got how you get popped at second like that? Damn, good pass.
And perfect tackle.
That's a good throw. That's a good throw.
Starting over.
I can't even be mad at that. That's a damn good throw by Profar.
The Padres in the top of the 1st, 3 for the Phillies in the bottom of the 1st, and 1 here in the 4th. Jurickson Profar graded out as one of the best left fielders in the National League this year with an outfield assist there.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that one. Damn. Let's go, Gene.
And that was worth, to go for it. It needed a perfect throw with his speed to get him out at second, and that's what it took.
All right, so Bryson Stott, good pitch. Bryson Stott
Profar played in 19 games in
with the RBI.
San Diego 2 years ago.
Got thrown out at second. So it was 2 outs. Score is tied 4-4. Bottom of the 4th. That was definitely a good throw by Profar. Great throw by Profar.
Manaea to Segura, 0-1. 0-2.
Foul ball. 0-2 for Gene Segura.
Gets to the ball in a perfect position, rotates his body, and gets that one hop. Right on the money.
That was a good throw.
Executed it perfectly.
10 outfield assists during the regular season. Second among left fielders. Profar.
Right to short.
Padres defense helping him out in this 4th inning. First forward of the Padres.
All right, so the Phillies get another run on the board, man. Phillies got another run on the board. They tie the game up 4-4. We are going to the top of the 5th inning. When we come back, it'll be the Padres up. Game is tied 4-4. When we come back to the 5th inning, it'll be 9-1-2 in the lineup for the Padres. Austin Nola 0-for-1, Jonathan Profar 0-for-2, and Juan Soto is 0-for-2. Game tied 4-4.
The 2022 National League Championship Series on Fox is presented by Loan Depot. Top of the 5th inning here at Citizens Bank Park, and the 4th pitcher of the game for the Phillies is Brad Hand.
All right, Brad Hand.
1 and 2 in the Padres lineup. Austin Nola leads off.
Ooh, good pitch. 1-0-1.
Brogdon and Bellotti both scoreless relief work. And in the middle innings of this game, still no Noah Syndergaard.
Top of the 5th.
Close to the point where you can just
we got Hand in, left-handed pitcher for the Phillies.
It's unlikely that Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to be available today. He was going to go out and play catch, and Rob Thompson was going to have a conversation with him, have a conversation with the training staff afterwards. But after he threw 2 innings last night, 35 pitches, he was leaning away from using.
Yeah, you can understand that for sure.
Alvarado, though, should be good to go. Eflin, good to go.
Now, Hand doesn't throw enough fastballs for strikes. He's limited to the, although he's got a great breaking ball, but we saw what happened when he wasn't able to land it consistently in that rally that the Padres had.
Well, I forgot that was him that gave up that daggone crap. Game number 2.
He's behind 3-1.
Another breaking ball. 3-1.
He faced 3 batters, all of them reached, as the Padres took the lead. That 5-run inning. On a 3-1, Nola takes a strike.
What?
Come on back.
Ooh, that was a gift.
I think Nola's going to look at that and realize that was a ball.
That was a gift. That was definitely a ball.
You know, the Padres catcher's taking that information, banking that in his mind.
3-2.
I'm going to want that for my guys. Leads off this 5th.
Brown the second. Nice. 1 out. 1 out. Good play by Gene Segura. Good play.
Well, Game 5 is here tomorrow in Philadelphia. Coverage starts at 1:30 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app, and then at 7 Eastern, it's Game 4 between the Astros and the Yankees. Astros will be looking for the sweep in the American League Championship Series.
You know, you mentioned catchers are in a tough position when they're hitting, right? They're behind the plate. They know the strike zone, and so they got to watch how much they complain and or expect their pitcher to get. It's much like a pitcher when he was hitting back in the day. That's no longer going to happen. You go to the plate, and you have a chance to kind of quietly.
Man, they gave him another one. Okay. 0-1. That pitch was a little low. We take it, though. We take the gift. 0-1.
That's what catchers have to do every once in a while. They have to watch what they say and be careful how much they argue.
And by the way, have you lost weight? You're looking good.
Hey, you playing any golf these days?
That's outside. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike on Profar. 0 for 2 today. Profar has reached in 9 of the 10 postseason games and played some solid defense. Had that outfield assist last inning. Got a 1-1 from Brad Hand. Profar grounds it foul, and it's 1-2. For this Phillies bullpen, which gave him reason to believe as the season went on that it was no longer a massive weakness. Even started to think that maybe it could be a strength. Last 7 games, a 1.50 ERA.
Yeah, it's really been a turn of 2 seasons. The previous
1 and 2.
Half of the season, it was still like, uh-oh, what are you going to do?
Profar at bat. 1 out.
They have at the right time.
Foul ball. Still 1 and 2.
That was not a great bullpen during the regular season. It got better as the year went on, and then they were great in October.
Yeah, caught fire, get hot. Literally, you get some hot guys and you ride them at that postseason time, and it works. And when we get to the postseason in general, as a staff of each club and a manager, there are going to be guys you have confidence in and guys who are like, don't know. It's not like the regular season where you can throw them out there.
2-2.
Perfect example would be a game here, Game 4, and both clubs didn't have a guy they could kind of depend on for 5 or 6 innings, when if it was the regular season, those guys would have definitely been counted on for 5 or 6 innings.
Neither starter got out of the first inning tonight. Falter and Clevinger. Hands 2-2. Full on Profar.
Dirt, man. Damn.
Soto on deck. Oh, it's back to
full count
tomorrow in a big way. Darvish, who's gone.
Darvish. They both pitched great game 1. Both of them pitched great.
Same thing with Zach Wheeler. Head-to-head in Game 5. Rematch of the Game 1.
That game 1 pitching was fantastic, man.
1 gone in the 5th. Hands 3-2.
Foul ball.
For the starters tomorrow, might
still full count.
Those patient days, there's some rain in the forecast potentially. Don't know how it's going to shake out. If there's a delay or they play through it, so a little bit more of grind it out, patience, and then when you get out in the mound, you find the best way you can to execute your pitches, no matter the weather.
Depends on which app you're looking at, right?
Yeah, sure
totally different forecasts. Here's the 8th pitch to Profar. It is low, and Profar takes the walk.
Goodness, man.
10,
Damn.
11 postseason games for the Padres.
He walked Profar. All right, so we got 1 on.
Well, you've got some,
1 on first.
Natives, some superstars.
We got Sheed Wallace in the building.
Great NBA careers from Philadelphia. Chris Terrian, the longtime Flyers.
Who is that? Oh, I don't really do know.
Jay
Wright.
Enjoying his foray into retirement. Miles Tellers from Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
I forgot about that.
Padres are their first
Juan Soto at bat, 1 out, runner on first.
In front of Juan Soto. Yeah, and
Mr. Soto and Machado haven't had a bunch of opportunities to hit with base runners, right? That was the theme. If you're facing the Padres, based on what they were doing coming in, staff probably got preached in, make them hit with nobody on, because your chances go up, but your chances go down if there's a lot of traffic for these two guys.
4 games in this series, Soto and Machado have had 3 at-bats with runners in scoring position combined. At the bottom of the order, they were so good for the Padres over the first 2.
0-1. Couldn't check his swing in time.
Championship series, and it shouldn't be expected to be carrying the offense the way that it did. Soto, who's 0 for 2 today, 2 for 13 in this series, and an 0-1 pitch. Watches it spin away.
Outside, 1-1.
Well, Grisham and Nola came into this championship series leading the Padres, hitting .381 in the postseason. Those two guys combined 1 for 26. On a 1-1, Soto.
That's low. 2-1.
Machado on deck.
Come on, man. We can't afford to walk Juan Soto either.
Breaking ball his hand has. He's not throwing his fastball anywhere close to enough strikes to put the hitter in a real defensive situation. And so the more they see the spin, the more likelihood they're going to get one in the zone.
Ends 2-1.
Oh my God. No, he did not, man. Damn.
First bomb of the postseason.
Come on.
And the Padres are back in front.
Damn, Hand gives up a 2-run home run.
Great hitter like Soto. Eventually one's going to be in the zone, and it's a recipe for disaster. And it came back to bite Brad Hand.
Come on, Hand. Damn.
Padres 6, Phillies 4. Juan Soto goes deep.
He saw 2 previous to this and a pitch out of the zone with the fastball. So he could sit on this. And he did, and he didn't miss it. I mean, this ball was hit quick. I looked at Castellanos. He didn't really move. Now watch this. That is...
He smacked that joint. He killed it.
Gets. Unfortunately, the fans here didn't think much of it.
And so the Padres in this series, no runs in the first game. They follow that.
Come on, Hand. Damn, man.
Last night, and already 6 here in the follow-up performance.
We should have left Bellotti in for all that.
Where they have not lost back-to-back games in the postseason.
Manny Machado at bat.
And now we're getting
nobody on, obviously. 1 out. After the 2-run home run by Juan Soto, go up 6-4.
The pen. Of course, Manaea's in there right now. Nope.
That's outside.
2-0. Issue right now on Brad Hand being able to throw fastballs for strikes.
Quickly 2-0 on Machado.
Outside.
3-0.
Goodness gracious, man. 3-0. He might have to get Hand out of here, man. All right. Here we go. Noah Syndergaard warming up for us. He probably go 6-7.
Who's once an all-star with the Padres. 3 seasons in San Diego. Machado with a 3-0 green light. Skies it in foul ground at first. Hoskins has room.
Nice. Pop out at first. 2 outs.
That is a big out, man. An escape there. Machado knows it. 3-0. Typically, you're going to get the pitch to drive on 3-0 and a rare foul out on a 3-0 pitch. You want that.
We needed that, man. Damn.
Outer half. And one of the better pitches by Hand, unfortunately, for Machado came on a 3-0 fastball.
So a little gift there for Hand and the Phillies. 2 gone in this 5th inning, and up comes Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at bat.
Padres have retaken
2
the
outs,
lead
top of the
on
5th.
Juan Soto's home run.
Goodness, these damn breaking balls is.
On homers tonight.
That's a good pitch, but goodness is over the plate. 0-1.
Josh Bell takes a ball. It's 1-1.
So when Philly comes up, of course, Manaea is going to have 2 left-handers he could potentially face if he gets to Harper. But Schwarber, of course, and Marsh right out of the gate. So tough on lefties. Yep. See how the Phillies react.
Oh, strike 2. This game and the series really has been all about reacting, all about responding. Phillies took game 1. Padres took game 2. Phillies in game 3. And the Padres are the lead in game 4.
Count is 1-2.
1-2. Bouncing ball to short. Bryson stop.
Got him out at first. All right. All right. So top of the 5th inning. Juan Soto with the 2-run home run to make the lead 6-4. Commercial break. Once we come back, it'll be the bottom of the 5th inning for the Phillies. Phillies are down 6-4. And when we come back from commercial break, it'll be 9-1-2 in the lineup for the Phillies. Brandon Marsh, 0-for-1. Kyle Schwarber, 1-for-2 with a run and a K. And Reese Hoskins, 1-for-2 with a run and 2 RBIs. Phillies down, going into the bottom of the 5th inning, 6-4. I'll be right back, folks. Right back. All right, I'm back.
Playing here barely. You know, they made him in the clubhouses.
Oh,
Tremendous home field advantage.
Brandon Marsh leads off this inning, takes a strike for the Phillies just because
All
the
the
other
guys
team's
are
full.
crushing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good.
You know, they track those things. Like, they have stats on cheesesteak consumption in the visiting clubhouse.
Yeah, I heard some numbers that are a little bit crazy to think.
All right, bottom of the 5th. Brandon Marsh up. Goodness, 0-2. That's a good inside pitch. 0-2.
Do you have a personal record? Cheesesteaks in a day?
No, I didn't. No. I mean, you would think because I'm a pitcher and once every 4 days, 4 days not pitching, you could eat a lot, but no.
Marsh
Oh my
quickly
God,
shot
Marsh.
Manaea with a strikeout.
Damn
All right, here
strikeout.
those records we're referring
Marsh been
to.
struggling all day.
Adrian Sanchez, who played about 100 games in
One
the
out.
major leagues, is thinking, man, oh man, I don't know how long I'm going to be up here in the majors. I'm going to get my money's worth.
There's no way. See, I don't buy
10
it.
and a half cheesesteaks in
No.
one day. And Adrian Sanchez is a light-hitting utility guy. We're not talking like the big slugger crushing cheesesteaks.
I don't buy it. I mean, that's almost physically impossible. Was it
Yeah.
all day? Was it a day-night doubleheader?
I don't have those details for you. Slacking on my prep.
1-0.
Balling on Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber at bat.
For a series?
Yeah. Mike Jasperson, Rockies coach. Ball on a
Got him
strikeout,
swinging.
Schwarber.
1-1.
Sean Manaea, third pitcher in the game for the Padres. The key one has been Nick Martinez. 3 perfect innings of relief.
Inside. 2-1.
Manaea came on for the fourth, gave up a double to Castellanos, RBI single to Bryson Stott that tied the game. But the Padres have gotten the lead right back on a Juan Soto homer. On a 2-1, Schwarber.
Ooh. Got a little gift. Kyle got a little gift. 3-1. 1 out.
Boy, Schwarber's look totally different than the first 16 or so at bats when this postseason started against the Braves.
Takes ball 4.
All right. You got the walk. Reese Hoskins.
For the Phillies, and today's telecast is sponsored by Indeed. We help.
Reese Hoskins is up. 1 on, 1 out. Reese Hoskins had that big 2-run home run earlier today, so hopefully we can get a repeat of that.
Padres. Phillies scoring started on a home run from this guy, Reese Hoskins.
Yeah, and all solo home runs till this game. Now we got 2 2-run homers.
Yeah. Hoskins says he's been doing his best to soak this all in. The environments and the stage that he's been waiting his whole career for.
Ooh, that's outside.
Player in his 6th year here.
1-0. They called that a strike? That wasn't no damn strike. That was way outside. 0-1. 1-1.
Very streaky though. Really high highs, some really low lows. We've seen that. Snapshots of that in this postseason. Represents the tying run here in the 5th on a 1-1 from Manaea. He cracks one.
Nice. Stop playing. Let's go. Damn, another home run for him. Yo, Reese Hoskins is balling. Yo, he is balling. Yo, he is balling. His 2nd home run of the damn day. Another 2-run shot. Phillies tie it back up, 6-6.
Well, there's that swing he's so famous for, and a feeling of, I mean, one can only imagine where he's been to what he's feeling right now. Kyle's letting you know.
Man, that was that. We needed that one. We needed that one. We needed that.
The ball on Real Muto. What a release for Reese Hoskins and for this crowd who've kind of lived this journey together through these years.
Oh my God, we needed that.
The Phillies would get back.
JT Real Muto at bat, 1 out. After that big 2-run home run shot by Reese Hoskins.
2-run home runs in this game. And we are knotted again.
Everybody's responding. I mean, you could not, if you missed the first 5 minutes of this game, this crowd was silent. But then if you saw the next 15 minutes, the crowd went crazy when they scored 3 in the bottom. Watch the swing. Watch how level the bat is. And that's the part of field that he has dominated this park when he's hit home runs. Perfect timing.
That jam was perfect.
To ball, gone.
It's Syndergaard and relievers enjoying their view of it. We're getting to know Rhys Hoskins. He's with Kenny again.
Rhys, you just hugged Brad Hand. What did you tell him?
There's more coming, right? Like, whatever happened last inning happened. At some point in this series, we're going to need him to get big outs. And I've been saying it all playoffs. The moments are coming, and we got to be ready for them.
Count is 2-1 for JT Real Muto.
As he went up there, he's doing his best, even as he rides this wave, to soak it in and peek in the stands, listen to the chants. 2-2.
Foul ball. 2-2.
Much easier said than done, I would think, to soak this all in when you're living.
No, I mean, until you've been there, done that, you have no idea how overblown he gets both ways when you get to the postseason. You want to be on the
take
side.
3-2.
Better feeling in the world, but then there's no worse feeling.
He better not.
It's so magnified.
He better not let JT on base with Harper coming up on deck. You better not. He better get a strikeout. Oh my God. You already know it's about to happen. He didn't let JT get on base. Here come Bryce Harper. Here come Bryce Harper. Here come Bryce Harper. Here he comes.
The Phillies in search of their first lead of this game. They've got a runner aboard, and they've got Bryce Harper at the plate. Harper drove it around with a double in the first inning. Then he flied to left.
He batting 400 this postseason. 4 home runs, 8 RBIs.
6-6 in the 5th inning of Game 4.
Oh,
Fouls off the first pitch.
0-1.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for.
Again, when Harper faces left-hander, this is a tough left-hander here. He's really good middle of the zone, but then where he gets a little bit a hole in the swing is up above the zone, even the top of the strike zone. Can Manaea get it there?
It's high and inside. 0-2.
Get it there again. And that's the key, right? With great hitters, you've got to make over and over really good pitches. Now, Harper won't swing at that one again, but he will swing at one out over the plate because it'll look better to him with 2 strikes. He does cut down the swing a little bit with 2 strikes, but the one out over the plate still has the ability to swing.
And it's scary, isn't it? Because if you miss by an inch or 2 down, it's putting it right on a tee.
Well, he can go where Hoskins went as a left-handed hitter off a left-handed pitcher. Really, the times that he'll pull off a lefty is a hanging breaking ball inner half or a ball middle in that just doesn't get to the desired spot.
Harper in an 0-2 hole. Manaea throws. Harper.
Foul ball.
Fouled it off to see another.
Still 0-2.
Now that has to move a little further off the plate. So he has to get it to his glove side, Manaea's glove side, which is away off the plate, just to change that eyesight of Harper.
Another 0-2.
1-2. Good take.
Could be Manaea's last hitter. We've got Garcia loosening, and then Nick Castellanos, who's on deck, is 4 for 6 with 2 home runs against Manaea. There goes the runner. Harper slashes.
Nice. Let's go. He getting there. He getting there. He getting there. He getting there. Another damn RBI for Bryce Harper. Another one. Another one. First lead of the day for the Phillies. 7-6. Bryce Harper is balling. He is balling. Smack. Right in the damn gap. Right in the gap.
One of the best. And showing it when it counts the most.
Second RBI double of the night for the two-time MVP. The Phillies have come from down 4-0. The lead 7-6.
This big time right here for the Phillies, man. This is big time.
46,000 strong on the south side.
Phillies win this. The game is over. Wants to go back to San Diego. Sorry, the series is over. All right, so look, we got a little meeting at the Mound. I don't know if they're changing pictures or not, but Bryce Harper definitely came through with that, man. He's been big time, man. Like you saw before, he actually went to bat. He batting 400. 5 home runs already. 8 RBIs. Now 9 RBIs. Another extra base hit. He balling right now. He's worth every penny the Phillies paid him. Every penny. Phillies up 7-6.
This has been back and forth game. The Phillies lead for the first time at 7-6 here in the 5th inning.
Nick Castellanos at bat with 1 out. Bryce Harper on second. There's a pitching change for the Padres. Luis Garcia is in. Right-handed pitcher.
Luis Garcia, 4th pitcher in the game for the Padres. Harper's at second for Castellanos. Up the middle.
Off the bag. That's another RBI. That's another one. That's another one right off the bag. He was better off just blocking it. It's another one.
Well, they say it's not how hard you hit it. Sometimes it's where you hit it.
Exactly.
Good aim, Nick. And
right off the bag. The second baseman had it not hit the bag.
But put it in play. Another hit. Padres have gotten burned by some walks. All of them have scored 3 walks. And they always have a saying that walks will haunt you. And they have this thus far here in this game.
We got so many cool looks. How wonderful.
8-6. Phillies with a 2-run lead.
The center for Castellanos. 8-6 Phillies.
Ooh.
Strike on Alec Bohm.
Foul ball.
Well, Garcia, we
0-1.
didn't get a chance to really ID him because it happened
Alec
so
Bohm
fast.
at bat.
99 mile
1 out.
fastball,
Runner on
so
first.
curveball, and so
Nick Castellanos with the RBI.
gas. But he's trying. He is trying everything he can to.
Phillies got 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th.
This is game 2 all over again. Just flipped around. Phillies led 4-0, lost 8-5.
Foul ball. 0-2.
They now trail 8-6. The difference? We're only halfway through this game. And already 14 runs between the two teams combined. 7 of those runs came in the first. 6 of those runs have come here in the 5th.
Strikeout. Bryson Scott up.
It's amazing the sessions sometimes, right? We've talked about Schwarber with Kevin Long. And we get a look again, just the ball goes off the bag. Just look at this.
Bryce is stopped. I gotta remember that.
Cronenworth's got this pretty easy until it hits the bag.
They're whistling by there into center field.
But
there's a throw down to first.
Kevin Long was talking about, we talked to Rob Thompson about Nick Castellanos.
Is that a strike or a ball? I'm not sure.
They
ain't say.
Turning him around. He's got 2 hits tonight. And they happen to be his last 2 at-bats, a double and a single. So, hitting coaches get blamed a lot and way too much in the game when the reality is they're just advocates for what they see and how to get the guy back to his mechanical kind of things that make him tick.
Inside 2-0.
There's the bottom of the order that had the key hits in last night's game. You saw just a moment ago, it's been the top of the order getting the job done for the Phillies tonight. All 8 runs coming from the first 5 guys in the order. Castellanos at first, 2 gone, and a 2-0 to Bryson Stott. Is golf to center field.
Stop playing. Oh, man. I was about to say, he got to the wall. All right, Phillies score 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Reese Hoskins with a 2-run shot. Bryce Harper with an RBI. Nick Castellanos with an RBI. Phillies are up 8-6, going to the top of the 6th inning. Phillies is up 8-6 over the San Diego Padres. And when we come back, top of the 6th inning, Padres will have 5, 6, and 7 up in the lineup. Cronenworth, Drury, Kim. Phillies up 8-6. Top of the 6th inning coming up. Noah Syndergaard is going to be pitching for us.
Follow at MLB.
We got Noah Syndergaard in. We should be able to get 2, maybe 3 innings out of Noah Syndergaard, to be honest with you. But probably 2 on the safe side. Give Noah Syndergaard a 2-run lead, a 2-run cushion. He can work with that. Let's go, Noah. Top of the 6th. Nice. Good strike. 0-1.
Game in the division series. Went 3 innings in that game. Gave up a solo shot, and that was it.
Yeah, he's a different pitcher than the previous surgically repaired elbow. He pitches in and out more than he just rears back and throws fastballs by people. So he's got more of a pitcher without that velocity.
Breaking ball, 1-1.
First start in the postseason since 2016, back when he was that guy, when he was overpowering everybody with the hardest fastball in the National League.
Yeah, and now he'll rely on that curveball, kind of slowing the hitter down and then making 94, 95 look as fast as it can.
Still doing it at the age of 30, reinventing himself. Here's a soft bounce.
Let's go, Gene. Make the play. Nice. Good play, Gene. Good play, Gene. 1 out. Good play, Gene.
Seem like you're totally locked in right now. How would you describe the way you're feeling at the plate?
Yeah, I think it's just all the guys around me, right? I mean, I think everybody's just ready to go each day, no matter what. So we just got to keep going, keep having great at bats.
10 extra base hits this postseason. Leads the majors.
Like this. What has the experience been like?
It's been incredible. These fans are unbelievable. I mean, you guys see it each of the last couple of nights, and it's just been so much fun. I love this crowd. I love Philadelphia. It's just fun to be able to be part of this team and have this opportunity to play here.
Bryce, thank you. Joe, back to you.
Time flies. Bryce is in his 4th year, that 13-year contract with the Phillies. His strikeout
0-1.
Drury. One of the reasons
Drury at bat.
He felt like this was a place where he could come win. And over his first 3 years here, they were 191 and 193. There's a lot of pressure on him to carry him. And he did all he could, winning the MVP last year. But they fell short each of those 3 years. Finally,
foul ball, 0-2.
He's always wanted to get to with the Phillies here. And Rob Thompson thought with Harper and with the whole team, if they just got in, special things could happen.
Yeah, well, he's got more help than he's had, and he has less to overcome. The deficiencies of his ball clubs have been shored up, not totally, but they've been much better for this ball club to make this kind of run right now.
Ooh.
A breaking pitch hit the ground, cut off by Syndergaard.
Nice.
2 up and 2 down.
Grounded right to the pitcher. Noah Syndergaard raced to first. 2 outs. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
And by Papa John's new Papa Pairings. Order more favorites for less. The Phillies now with Syndergaard, who can give them a few innings if they want that. It'll be hard to envision them giving him more than 1 or 2 here, but
we definitely need 2 out of them.
Pretty nicely, still with some good arms down there to try and finish this game.
Yeah, they sure do. I mean, the whole goal is in this game was
we got Kim at bat.
Right,
2 outs.
Gators will be on the 9th if his team's ahead.
That's a good pitch. Right over the plate.
Good early.
0-1.
Didn't look good much after the top of the 5th, but they responded.
You know, the Padres are trying to do the same. Something they've done consistently through this postseason. No balls, 1 strike on Ha-Seong Kim. RBI single his first time.
0-2.
He's in an 0-2 hole. And Syndergaard coming out looking really confident.
Yeah, front side is real quiet, going downhill, big frame, and he's throwing strikes. So I feel like he's connected to his pitches and ready for the moment.
With Syndergaard in his postseason career, a 2.40 ERA. Some dominance in New York early on in his career.
Ooh.
Kim flexes this one to the left field corner.
Cal couldn't get there.
A base hit down the line. Throws on the brakes as Schwarber throws in the ball. Back to first, but late.
Good single. Good single to left. Cal Schwarber couldn't get there. He a little too. He ain't really too agile. He ain't too nimble. He was
Padres if he'd have got thrown out right there. But
he tried to get the second, though.
All in, and then Kim, looking back, almost cost himself. This is the aggressive approach you want to see. And then once he realized the throw was coming, got to get back to the bag.
Yeah, he almost got thrown out at first.
Holding out hope that Trent Grisham can find his power stroke again. 3 home runs over the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Now, here's the thing that San Diego knows about Syndergaard. He does not hold runners well at all. And even with 2 outs, it wouldn't surprise me if Kim can get a great jump. It'd be tough. One of the best in the game, in Realmuto, even to throw out Kim.
To try and help Syndergaard, who, as you said, he gave up a major league high 30 stolen bases this year. Grisham shows
That's a ball.
And you can tell he's worked out
1-0.
a little bit. That was his version.
We got Grisham at bat.
See it very often anymore. Because if your pitcher can't handle making great pitches and have a fast time to plate, then you got to make the best pitch you can and deal with whatever comes on the base runner.
Son Kim stole 12 bases in the regular season and 14 tries. Here's Grisham.
It ain't no damn home run, is it? Please. Nice. Nice. Right at the damn wall, too. Goodness gracious. All right, that one was close. That one was close by Grisham, but we got the out after 1 hit allowed by Noah Syndergaard. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Commercial break. Once you come back from commercial break, it'll be bottom of the 6th inning for the Phillies. Phillies are up over the Padres, 8-6. And when we come back from commercial break, 8-9-1 in the lineup are up for the Phillies. Gene Segura, 0-2. Brandon Marsh, 0-2 with a K. And Kyle Schwarber, 1-2. 2 runs scored, a walk, and a K. Phillies up, going to the bottom of the 6th. 8-6 over the Padres. I'll be right back, family. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I was a little parched. Need something to drink, man. All this yelling. I think I'm getting sick. Got a sore throat. Pause. I'm doing it for y'all, though. I think tomorrow I'm gonna have some more commercial music for us. I'm gonna try to get about at least about 3-4 more tracks for us. Oh, here we go.
James Segura to start the 6th for the Phillies. They lead this game 8-6.
All right, still got Garcia in the game. Gene Segura at bat. Bottom of the 6th.
Game 3 with a game-winning hit. Second game-winning hit of this postseason. And, of course, his first postseason.
Good pitch. 1-1.
That clutch gene. And they thought. They said, wait a minute. Clutch, Gene. I like it. And so this is now Clutch, Gene, Segura. Said he's been playing baseball under pressure his whole life.
Ooh.
It's 1-2. He said when you
he was late on that one.
You're used to every
1-2.
Every at bat meaning so much. And he's always loved that kind of pressure. He's got 8 walk-off hits in the regular season in his career. He's got those 2 game-winning hits in the postseason this year. 32-year-old waiting his whole career for chances like this. Leads off his 6th with his team ahead by 2, leading the series 2-1, and he dumps this one.
Foul ball.
Sorry, I got a little jumpy on that one.
Hey, I don't blame you. Hide your Starbucks.
San Diego shook me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Latest report: we never found the ball.
No, we didn't. Still bothers me, but it keeps us on our toes up here.
It does. If this series goes back to San Diego, we are searching every ceiling tile. We're looking everywhere.
Good check swing. 2-2.
2-2. The pitch not too far off from the location that he had the game-winning hit last night. Similar location to the breaking ball down our way that he had a game-winning hit in St. Louis in the first game of this postseason March for the Phillies. A bat-to-ball ability for Gene, he says, honed as a kid, hitting plastic bottle caps with broomsticks.
Check swing. Nice. He checked that. Nice check swing.
Well, it's rare that
4 count.
We've talked about all the things that needed to be done in this game as we look at this check swing, and everyone's done it. Like Machado and Soto needed to do something. Well, they did. Check that off. But the Phillies at home and their offense, check that off. It's just been a pitcher's nightmare for 2 teams that are kind of desperate to either go up 2 or be tied 2-2.
Segura down.
Damn. Went down swinging, man.
1 gone in the 6th inning tomorrow.
Gene Segura strikes out. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th.
Commanders or other regional action. And in America's Game of the Week, one of the biggest matchups of the year. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs take on the 49ers. Now have Christian McCaffrey on the squad. You can check for the games in your area. Only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. There's the 9-hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Good pitch.
Strike 1.
0-1. Good pitch. Brandon Marsh 0 for 2 today. Fly out and a strikeout. Batting 190 in the postseason.
Marsh's having a hard time catching up to the fastball. 5 Ks.
Inside. 100 miles an hour. 1-1.
They executed up. He has not stayed off of it, and he has not made the contact.
Not a fun guy to face here when you're trying to break out of his little slump. Luis Garcia, 35-year-old in his 10th year, first 6 years spent here in Philly.
Outside.
2-1.
Now with his 15 in 5 years, he's had a great season. David Robertson getting ready. On 2-1, Marsh chops it foul. 2-2.
He had to swing at that, man. It was low. 2-2.
Talking about the Phillies' offense, loving hitting here. They've scored 29 runs in the 4 games in this park in the postseason.
They're incredible. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to love hitting at home, and they have, and especially in the postseason. I mean, this ballpark kind of tailor-made for about 4 of their sluggers. They're taking advantage of it, and that guy right there is having a day, along with Harper. Castellanos.
2 doubles for Harper, 2 homers for Hoskins. Marsh, backspin.
Brandon Marsh, pop up the right.
Soto, out number 2.
2 outs.
Top of the order, and Kyle Schwarber, who has reached 2 more times, scored twice. Led off the first inning, which became a 3-run inning with a base hit.
All right, Kyle Schwarber up. 2 outs. Nobody on.
So both these teams with a 4-run inning in this game, John, they both now have 4 total in the postseason. And the rest of the teams combined have 4.
I don't know that you could have predicted in the postseason there'd be that many big crooked numbers. We say crooked numbers are tough to come by. Not for these teams.
Spinner for a strong.
0-1.
It's just been a wild postseason where the momentum, you could see the momentum going, and then it continues. There's that punctuation of trying to put out that third out, and neither team's really been able to do that in the other team's big innings.
That's in the dirt. 1-1.
Ball and 1 strike on Kyle Schwarber. Garcia deals.
That's in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Another one. 2-1.
On 2-1. In the air to center field. Way back there. Straight away.
Let's go, man.
Monster shot.
Damn, another one. Ah, let's get him. Damn, Kyle with the solo shot. Yo, the bats is alive today. Damn. 9-6. Might be going to the World Series, man. I ain't gonna lie. We might be going to the World Series.
Third in 6 games for Kyle Schwarber. And he has hit some glorious.
This is crazy.
drives. Adding to the legend of Kyle Schwarber.
This is crazy.
9-6 Phillies.
Oh, damn, he almost hit him. The pitch went over his head. Goodness gracious.
He just can't get better.
Yo, he is a machine when it comes to hitting them home runs. Goodness gracious. He is a machine when it comes to hitting them damn home runs. Phillies up 9-6. 2 outs. JT Real Muto at bat. Oh, damn. Pop up.
Kim slides under in snow cones.
That damn Kim, man, is.
Phillies get another. They've scored
I ain't gonna lie, man. Kim is great. I like watching Kim play. But all right, we going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Kyle Schwarber with the solo home run to make the score 9-6. Phillies over the Padres. Going to the top of the 7th. And when we come back from commercial break, it'll be 9-1-2 for the Padres. Austin Nola 0 for 2. Profar 0 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. And Juan Soto 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 RBIs batted in. Phillies up 9-6.
On game one of this series, the longest home run of Kyle Schwarber's career. Wall scraper in game 3, 405, and then 429 to dead center field.
All right, Noah Syndergaard still in for us.
To make it 9-6.
Top of the 7th. Good strike.
9-1-2 for the Padres. Again, looking to respond. Down 3, trying to even the series.
Austin Nola 0 for 2. Fly out. Ground out. Batting .269 for the postseason. Austin Nola. That ain't too bad. Foul ball, 0-2.
The Padres again have not dropped back-to-back games all postseason. They fell last night 4-2. And it looked like they were going to cruise tonight. Led 4-0 after a half inning. Now down 9-6. Nola with a deep liner to center, but
pop out the center. That's out. 1 out.
So 1 away in this 7th. Back to the top for Profar.
Profar up 0 for 2. Batting .237 for the postseason.
Profar's got to find a way on. I mean, he knows who's behind him, and those two guys have delivered tonight. And Syndergaard knows he'd rather face Soto with 2 outs and nobody on.
1-0.
Second inning of work for Noah Syndergaard. 5th pitcher in this game for the Phillies, who are trying to become just the 4th team in postseason history to win a game where their starter doesn't get an out.
Nice fastball.
1981 World Series.
1-1.
Beat the Yankees in Game 4. On a day where their starter didn't get an out. Happened in 1949. Happened in 1917. The Phillies trying to do it here in Game 4 of the NLCS in 2022. Bailey Falter did not get an out. Soft bouncer left side.
Damn. Damn. That was a good hit. Good hit. Little dribbler down the third baseline.
Well, any way, anyhow, to get on base now for Soto and Machado. Again.
Little dribbler down the third baseline. Yeah.
Syndergaard did the best he could.
Yeah.
Outstanding effort.
It was just it was in an awkward spot. Profar got there too, just in time. Just in time.
Rob Thompson coming out. He's going to make a change. Here to do it for Noah Syndergaard. With Juan Soto coming to the plate. A good hand for Thor.
All right, Phillies making a pitching change. It's definitely a good outing for Noah Syndergaard. Let's see here. We got Robertson coming up for the Phillies. So pitching change for the Phillies. When we come back, it'll be Juan Soto at bat. Runner on first, 1 out, top of the 7th.
On at MLBShop.com. Authentic on-field caps, tees, hoodies, and more. Get all your postseason gear. Wear with the champs wear at the official source, MLBShop.com. Yeah, and enjoy the thrill of the postseason with the MLB app.
All right, here we go. Juan Soto. We definitely don't need no foolishness, man, with Juan Soto at bat.
So it's David Robertson.
Brought in the
Juan Soto and Robertson was
David Robinson.
Phillies spent against left-handed hitters this year.
That's that curveball.
Righty going against lefty.
Fastballs, but his curveball is top to bottom break, and on the year, 115 average against that pitch.
First one to Soto.
That's outside. Oh, they gave it to him. 0-1. They gave it to him.
Back in the 5th inning, that gave the Padres a 6-4 lead. His 6th postseason home run before turning 24. Second only to Carlos Correa. Punch to third.
Nice.
Staggers to his feet and gets the out at second.
I couldn't turn the double play, but we got the runner at second. Alec Bohm with the good play. Alec Bohm with a really good play.
Very easily could have rode up the glove of Bohm. He hasn't done much offensively, but he's been stellar defensively for the most part, and he makes a great play. I'm telling you, you don't know how hard that play was based on where he was positioned and where he had to make that play and throw to second base.
I mean, when he got to his feet, his back was turned to the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely Soto definitely safe.
On the fielder's choice. Machado's at the plate. 1-3 over tonight.
1-0, 2 outs. Runner on first for Manny Machado.
And basically, if Philly does their job from this point on, they don't have to face Soto and Machado again.
Nice. Way to get it past him. 1-1.
Runners on to get back to the top of the lineup for the 9th inning. So big inning for San Diego would have been to cut into that lead, 1 or 2 runs at the minimum.
Robertson's 1-1.
Damn, he got it through. He got it past third. All right, so Manny Machado with the single. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Top of the 7th. I think Bell is going to be at the plate next.
Shortstop
Now Josh Bell, who's already hit home run.
Josh Bell.
This series, looking to try and. I mean, wouldn't this be par for the course of this game? Yeah, it's almost like the game calls for it. You know, it wouldn't be one bit shocking if he did something big here. The exchange blows as this game has gone on really right from the start. 4 in the top of the first, 3 in the bottom of the first. 9-6 in the seventh as Bell lays off.
Is Josh Bell a switch hitter? And I think Josh Bell is a switch hitter. Why am I now just figuring that out? Yep, he is a damn switch hitter. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to figure out why he batting on the left side now. He a damn switch hitter. Foul ball, 1-1.
David Robertson missed the division series with the calf injury that he suffered during the wild card round, celebrating Bryce Harper's home run in the wild card round, and then they weren't sure what they were going to get from him. He didn't look great in San Diego in Game 2 of this series. Gave up 3 hits in 2/3 of an inning. But in a big spot here, tying run at the plate in the 7th. Bottom of the zone.
Nice, 1-2. 1-2.
Well, now there's a lot that Robertson can do off of that. He can go off that height of that fastball and try to back it up with a curveball if he wants to and see if he can get Bell to chase. Bell doesn't chase a lot out of the zone.
Two outs. Runners on first and second for Bell. Yes, let's get him.
David Robertson comes on and puts up a 0 in the 7th. We stretch in a 9-6 game.
All right, 9-6. 9-6. Phillies get out of that without, giving up a run. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Phillies are up 9-6 over the San Diego Padres. Phillies will have 3, 4, and 5 up. JT Real Muto, 0 for 1, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. Bryce Harper, 2 for 3, with a run scored, 2 RBIs. Nick Castellanos, 2 for 3, with a run and an RBI. Going to the bottom of the 7th, Phillies up 9-6.
wild game this has been. It's like it slammed a bunch of energy drinks in the first inning. Normally you put up tie and lead change graphics in basketball games. You've got a couple ties, but a lead change. Largest lead was 4-0 Padres. And as these teams string this thing together, 11 pitchers used.
All right, here we go. Start at the bottom of the seventh.
Yeah, it's had a bit of everything, and it's testing the managers and really the patience of what they've got to do and who they're going to use. Well, when your team comes back, like this home field has been just magical for Philadelphia. The fans have been pretty spoiled, but they have treated the home team to some incredible energy.
29 runs in the 4 home games for Bryce Harper and these Phillies. They are 6 outs away, finding themselves a win away from a trip to the World Series. On for the Padres is Steven Wilson. He's pitched in 3 games in this postseason, giving up 1 run. He's
Pitching change for the Padres. Steven Wilson in.
This one, he's
JT Real Muto at bat. Stevenson.
JT Real Muto chases the first one.
Wilson is a right-handed
No
pitcher.
hits for JT, but he's scored 2 runs.
0-1.
He's had a couple walks, and his teammates have.
Real Muto is batting 194
on the bases
for the postseason. 1 home run, 2 RBIs.
Harper and Castellanos to follow.
Good pitch.
0-2. Well, you said it off of the top, John, that in a bullpen game like this, whoever gets more outs is going to be at an advantage. Nobody got any outs.
Yeah.
Bailey Falter didn't get out of the first inning. Mike Clevinger didn't get a single out. And so both these teams have had to chase their tails in this bullpen game. Already going to be doing that a little bit.
Wow. Another home run. Another solo shot. This is crazy. The bats is just alive tonight. This is crazy. Crazy. JT Real Muto with the solo shot. Take the score 10-6.
4 home runs for the Phillies tonight, all coming from the top 3 in the lineup.
Boy, the top 3 came here to play tonight, and 2 strikes. A lot of damage has been done with 2 strikes. That typically pitchers have not made enough pitches to some good offense. Look, Philly had an offensive advantage coming into this series, and they're flexing some of that advantage right now. In the length of their lineup, the ability to hit for power, much more evident in Philadelphia's lineup than it is in San Diego's. But I'm just telling you, this game has been a roller coaster of swings.
Seriously, it's like
Bryce Harper at bat.
Stash of energy.
Foul ball. 0-1.
No, and you can
Phillies up 10-6, man. This is crazy. I mean, he smacked it too. He knew it too.
And right away they got back in it.
He knew it too.
Been out of it since. There has been no point, even a 2-run homer that put the San Diego Padres up by 2, right? Very next inning.
Ooh, it's inside. Swung at that. 0-2.
You know, bullpen games always bring a little bit of chaos into the fold. Look at this shot. What a great view for the Fanatic. I mean, that could be like on the media guide cover, that shot. I'm told Kenny's got him after the batter. Now, does Kenny have JT Real Muto, or does he have the Philly Fanatic?
Let's hope he's got the Fanatic. No, he's probably got JT.
Yeah. I think the Fanatic gets him. It's a bouncing ball.
Now, so the first.
And Harper's the first.
All right. One out.
Kenny's got the player, not the mascot.
Thanks, Joe. JT, you guys were down 4-0 in the first. How did you come back?
Just persistent at bats. You know, they did the same thing to us in game 2. We got out to a 4-0 lead, and they came back on us. And as soon as we got down 4-0, we got back in the dugout, and we just kind of regrouped as a team, and we said, there's a lot of ball game left. We're going to score runs today, and we just never lost that confidence.
How would you describe the performance of your bullpen?
It's been great so far. You know, they've given up a few more runs than we'd like, but they've thrown the ball well. They've attacked the strike zone. They got really good hitters over there in that lineup, so it's tough to keep them down. But they've thrown the ball well. We got to get 6 more outs here.
JT, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ken.
4 home runs in this game, 10 runs for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos has 2 hits of his own.
All right, Nick, let's go.
Total.
That's
You know,
not
when
no
you sum up
strike.
the theme of the last couple of games of
0-1.
the series, it's been 2 out runs and 2 strikes.
Nick batting 243 in the postseason. No home runs, 6 RBIs, 2 for 3 for the night.
And some of the biggest hits came with 0-2, 1-2, 3-2, 2 strikes where the pitcher has the advantage.
Straight up.
Pop up, infield, catcher gets it, 2 outs.
2 away in the 7th inning. And tonight's telecast is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. And by the way, thanks to the teams and to the players for visiting with us mid-game.
Not easy, and they've all been accommodating.
Gives us another window for what they're doing. Great work by Kenny and Tom getting those interviews. 10-6 game in the 7th. Alec Boehm's had a tough night. He struck out all 3 times. Swings and misses here.
0-1. Alec Boehm 0 for 3 tonight. He's batting 212 for the postseason. 5 RBIs. He had a couple big games against the Braves. Definitely came through big for us. Damn, good pitch right over the plate.
May not seem like a lot.
0-2.
The Phillies alone have 4 2-strike hits, but 2 of those are homers.
Alec Boehm 0 for 2.
After they had 6.
Count is 0-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Outside. 1-2.
And as a pitcher, those just kill you.
Oh, they do. I mean, and again, that happens. They get magnified, you know. Again, to reiterate the obvious, 2 outs, nobody on. You walk a guy or give up a hit, it's a rally. That is not a rally in the regular season. It's not even close. First and second's not a rally in the regular season. Fans don't stand up all game in the regular season. All of these details your mind thinks about and you're trying to execute when everyone's watching.
Good check swing. 2-2.
You've seen a lot of these too. 0-2, 2-2, the 3-2. You just battle, and you make it as hard as possible on the other team to execute the simpler things that in the regular season you execute on.
Wilson home with a 2-2 ball.
Foul ball. Still 2-2.
Yeah, so 10 2-strike hits for the Phillies over the last 2 games. The league average in the postseason with 2 strikes is 139.
Yeah, as it should be. I mean, that's where the hitter doesn't always want to be and hasn't changed their approach when they get to 2 strikes.
Boehm chops one to third.
Right to third. Manny Machado out at first.
That'll do it for the Phillies in the 7th.
All right. Solo shot by JT Real Muto to bring the lead up 10-6. We are going to the top of the 8th after the commercial break. Phillies are up 10-6 over the San Diego Padres. And when we come back from commercial break, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Padres. Cronenworth 0 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. Drury 1 for 3 with a run, 2 RBIs, and a strikeout. And Kim is 2 for 3 with an RBI. Top of the 8th after commercial break. Phillies up 10-6. Look like we got Robertson coming back in the game for us as well. Let me make sure I'm right about that. Yep, Robertson's coming back in the game for us. Hopefully we get another inning out of him. I don't know if they bring in Jose Alvarado or Eflin for the 9th inning, but shoot, we can preserve them guys. That'd be better. With a 4-run lead, they might try to leave They might try to leave Robertson in there for the 9th inning. See what's going on in the college football world. Penn State blowing Minnesota out. Oh man, Clemson beat Syracuse. Okay. Be back.
4 home runs in this game and gone from down 4-0 to ahead 10-6. Prior to this series, as Edmundo Sosa comes into the game in 3rd place, replacing Alec Bohm. Prior to this series, John, there had never been a league championship series game where both teams had led by 4 runs in the game. There have been 2 of them in the first 4 games of this series.
These 2 teams.
All right, Cronenworth at bat. 0-1.
You have to have something
0-1
special inside your clubhouse to get
top
to
of the
this
8th.
point from the journey of which they started.
Cronenworth batting
right?
.238 in the postseason. 1 home run,
Because both of them did the
6 RBIs. Oh, I thought he got that.
Weren't in theory supposed to beat because they used resources in the first series to get to the 2 best teams in baseball. So then, in theory, and time will show that those 2 teams should have an advantage.
That's foul ball.
But what we've seen is these 2 teams have believed in themselves, and why not us, right? Get in the postseason, why not us? They're not playing with.
So it look like the Phillies done made a defensive substitution. Alec Bohm is out at 3rd. It looks like Sosa is at 3rd right now.
89-win Padres, last 2 teams in the field. Phillies took down 2 division champions, including the reigning world champion Braves. Padres took down 2 100-win teams, the Mets and the Dodgers.
Nice strikeout. Get him out of here. Robertson with the strikeout. 1 out. I don't want no commercials playing. We ain't getting paid for that. So is this Drury up?
Not really maybe supposed to be here. He had an injury celebrating one of those victories, and he's come back quicker than they thought, and now he's playing a huge role.
Yep. And it's going to be interesting, too, John, to see is Rob Thompson able to stay away from his big 3 here with this 4-run lead. Of course, in the postseason for
and shot the 3rd, foul ball.
Regular season and how you
0-1.
But Alvarado and Dominguez, both of who, in a perfect world, he stays away from, given how much they pitched last night. Zach Eflin, love to stay away from him, too. The only other guy down there is Kyle Gibson. Can he get these last 5 outs between Robertson and Gibson and have the big 3 set up behind Zach Wheeler for what at this point looks like could be a chance to clinch?
That'd be big for us, too. He went around 0-2.
It's Adrian Moorhorn, the Padres bullpen.
Padres got the bullpen warming up. Let's go, Robertson. Get him out of here. Nice. He went around. He went around. 3rd strikeout for Robertson. 2 outs.
Game 5 of this
We 4 outs away. 4 outs away for going up 3-1 in the series. Going back to San Diego tomorrow. I wonder with this game ending so late and the game being at 2:30 tomorrow. I wonder what time do they actually get on the plane and leave to go to California. It must be right after this game.
I mean, this crowd has been. San Diego was the same way. It's not.
Kim. Nice. Good defense. Damn, Stock. Damn. That boy got a cannon on him. Stop playing that shortstop. Do a damn rocket. Little bouncer. That's cool. We 3 outs away from going up 3-1 in the series. We go on a commercial break. When we come back from a commercial break, it'll be bottom of the 8th. Phillies up 10-6 over the Padres. And when we come back after the commercial break, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Phillies. Bryson Stott, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a K. Gene Segura. Oh, man. Let's see here. Gene Segura is 0 for 3, and Brandon Marsh is 0 for 3. Phillies up over the Padres, 10-6. Is anybody on the stream? And you haven't already, please hit the like button. Small gestures definitely help the channel grow. I would definitely appreciate it. I definitely need all the love and support. We are going into week 7, the channel being active. So, growth is slow but steady. So, steady building, steady try to give you guys, content. I'm definitely happy, that we got the Phillies to watch during this amazing playoff run. Hopefully a World Series run. We're going to start doing some Sixers games pretty soon. I know they're struggling right now. They're 0-3. The Eagles are on the bye week this week. So pretty much going to be Phillies and Sixers, at least for the next week or so.
Bryson Stott leads off this 8th inning for the
we back.
Phillies. They lead the game 10-6.
Bryson Stott, is that bad? 0 for 1.
Series for the first time.
Bottom of the 8th inning.
Phillies trying to take a 3-1 series lead. Set Jack Wheeler up with a chance to pitch him to a pennant tomorrow.
0-2.
Balls, 2 strikes.
High fastball percentage, followed by his slider and then curveball.
John, in a bullpen game such as this, it can be tough on the hitters, like we talked about, because everybody that comes out is a different look for you. But the other thing is,
outside 1 and 2.
Every time that door opens, is the guy going to have it on a given night? And over the first 10 games of the postseason, the Padres bullpen gave up 7 runs. They gave up 7 runs tonight.
Well, and it puts people in just tough positions. You'd think just
all right, they got Zach Eflin warming up.
One thing, but
close the game out.
for success. It's a formula
high. 2-2.
You can balance
no outs.
you're given the situation.
Zach Eflin warming up in the bullpen.
It's going to be hard to hit if we throw 7, 8 different pitchers at you. Well, good luck if everybody's doing their thing. That's just not the norm. And so tonight, a little unnormal, a little unpredictable, and we've seen that play out.
Strikeout for stop.
On the safety, saw Zach Eflin get
1 out.
Looks like he's going to handle the 9th for the Phils. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Verizon, the network America relies on. You know, the Phillies, month into the season, were 14-17. They hit a West Coast road trip. They've been very boomer bust at that point, and would stay that way for a lot of the year. But they go to Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers at that point already established as the favorite in the National League. And they take the first 3 games from the Dodgers. And the offense at that point, as Segura adds up
Nice.
into right center field.
Gene Segura with the single.
29 runs, beating the Dodgers.
1 out, 1 on first. Sosa coming to bat. It's his first at bat of the day.
But if they did, that's scary. That kind of lineup could be scary.
No, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Brandon Marsh is up. My apologies.
They win 8 in a row to Rob Thompson. They win 14 of 16 to begin Rob Thompson's tenure. That offense continues to be boom or bust, but continues to make you think, if only, what if they got in? And you combine that offense with the big 2 in the rotation. Towards the end of the year, those 2 things with a bullpen that's gelled. And this is what you get.
Stop playing. I'm about to say, okay. How about the center? 2 outs. Gene Segura retreats back to first. 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber up the bat. Runner on first.
One of his 3 home runs in this series. That included the longest one of his career against Yu Darvish in Game 1. It includes a leadoff shot last night, and then this skyscraper to center field back in the 6th inning.
That boy Kyle Schwarber just be smashing home runs.
Mechanical adjustment, put the time in. Looked lost. Now he looks like Kyle Schwarber.
th postseason home run for Schwarber in his 7 trips.
That's a ball. 1-0. Kyle batting .212 for the playoffs.
12 doesn't tell the story.
Nope.
3 home runs, 6
He's
RBIs.
0 for 16, right, at one point?
Yeah. 0 for 16 over the last 6 games, an on-base percentage of almost 600 to go along with the power. And it's the same idea during the regular season. His average was right around there, but he led the National League in homers.
I gave him that. 1-1. They gave him that.
Because he was still getting aboard with a bunch of walks. He also struck out more than anybody in the National League. But all in all, a successful first year in Philadelphia for Schwarber. Solidifying that, coming to life here in the postseason.
Ooh, that's outside.
Slow start.
2-1.
Schwarber's scored 3 times tonight. All 10 runs for the Phillies have come from the top 5 in their lineup. On this 2-1 pitch, Schwarber.
Foul ball. 2-2. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Damn, he got there. Damn, he got there. That's a pop-up to third. And Manny made a play on it. All right.
This guy's unreal.
Oh, damn, he actually got there too. All right. Shoot, that's why he get paid the big bucks. All right, so after that good play by Manny Machado, can't even lie, we are going to the top of the 9th inning. Commercial break, and hopefully our last commercial break. Phillies are up 10-6, going into the top of the 9th inning. Zach Eflin will be closing it out for us. 4-run cushion. Excuse me. Definitely should be an easy 3 outs. When we come back, the Padres will have 8, 9, and 1 up in the lineup. Grisham is 0 for 3. Austin Nola is also 0 for 3. And Profar is 1 for 3. Going to the top of the 9th inning. Zach Eflin, the pitch. Phillies up 10-6.
The 9th inning, 17 pitches.
All right, here we go. Zach Eflin.
The 7th and the Phillies' final pitcher of game.
Nice. Strike one.
Well, Grisham started this postseason with a bang. 8 for his first 20. Unfortunately, now he's 0 for his last 15.
Sheesh.
With 8 Ks.
Nice. Got him stuck.
Matt Vierling, per usual, late game substitution in left field for Kyle Schwarber.
Matt Vierling in for Kyle Schwarber. Outside. 1-2.
This is going to be revved up tomorrow. The unthinkable. The Phillies on the verge of the World Series. This Phillies team, this year.
Foul ball. Still 1-2.
And now a quick word from Corona.
Oh, I don't want to do that. What? That's a strike. Oh, no, that was high. That was high.
Phillies went over the luxury tax limit. And several of those big ticket players have shown up in this series.
Count is 2-2.
Moves they've made really starting to pay off.
Pop up the left. 1 out. Here we go. 1 out.
The owner, John Middleton, famously said a couple years ago, I want my bleeping trophy back. And he's continued to put his money where his mouth is. Go out and get big ticket players. And they had their stars. Then Dave Dombrowski comes. And Dombrowski's rounded out the edges of the roster. He's added depth. There's some very under-the-radar key pickups at the deadline that have supplemented this roster, played key roles in this postseason. So he inherited.
All right, Austin Nola up 0 for 3 tonight. Nice, good pitching. 0-1.
To get his 4th different organization to the World Series.
That's pretty credible. I mean, that in and of itself.
Nice. Off-speed pitch. Right over the plate, 0-2.
It's up 8, down 8 with Efren. I mean, he's stoic, and his heartbeat looks like he's kind of enjoying this part of the role.
Nice, got him swinging. Strikeout. 2 outs. We 1 out away.
Well, that's okay. That's a good thing, especially in these moments. You know, he came in Atlanta.
All right, Profar.
And gave up that 2-out, 3-run homer, but it didn't look like it bothered them. They won by 1.
This game, in a lot of ways, John, kind of a snapshot.
Profar 1 for 3 tonight.
There was no way the Phillies came out on top at the end of the year. Well, here they are. There was no way the Phillies
1-0. That's outside.
Runs in the top of the first inning. A bullpen game lined up for him.
He trying to get Juan Soto
10-6.
at bat. That's his only job. Get on base for Juan. Ah, that's outside. Ooh, they gave him that though. They gave him that. 1-1.
It sucks the life out of your club. Your offense can't keep overcoming those deficiencies. They shored those up. They started to win some of those games. Their offense didn't have to score as much because of the starting pitching.
That's high.
And now in the
2-1.
postseason, bullpen's been pretty good. Starters have been great. Offense can't be much better at home.
No, if you throw tonight aside, you can't do that statistically officially, but the starting rotation, even with Nola giving up the 6 runs in game 2 as a 225.
Oh, ground out. The second. That's it.
The Philadelphia Phillies are a win away.
That's it. That's it. Phillies pulled it out 10-6. We 1 win away. 1 win away from the World Series. 1 win away from the World Series. Game 5 in San Diego tomorrow at 2:30. At 2:30. Hey, man. This is all we wanted, man. Get in the playoffs. Let's see what the team do, man. Great game. A lot of offense on both sides. More offense for the Phillies than the Padres. Padres pitching, got done in today. The Phillies bats came to play. That's all we can ask for. Tomorrow, 2:30. Hopefully we can clinch it. Yu Darvish versus Zach Wheeler. Definitely going to be a defensive game. I definitely see both pitchers going into the 5th, at least, possibly the 6th inning. We're going to see how it goes tomorrow, man. I definitely appreciate you guys being with me today, hanging out. I always appreciate the love and support. Thank you for all the likes. We back tomorrow, 2:30. 2:30. Hopefully it's going to be the last game of the NLCS for us. But can't complain. I'm definitely loving what I'm seeing from the Phillies. 2:30. I see you guys tomorrow. Good night.